if you're interested in how Preston has done, they're 1-1 on the season. They're starting out too, so it's kind of a new program, but we're trying to getting acquainted with them as well as we are with their coaches and their style of play. I've witnessed one home game already, and we had a rough start against Shelley for the first game.
28-13 the final.
28-13, and so we had a rough game then. We were trying things out, trying two different quarterbacks. Ty Hyde seems to be the one to start for Preston now. He's got a great arm, some good things to watch from him. If the receiver's hands are soft enough, we should do some good things. You'll see some good deep balls tonight.
He was throwing a lot of, in warm-up, he was throwing 40-yard passes that were being caught by his receivers. So
definitely has a good arm and good size. He's 6'5", plays basketball. He's a great athlete. And, you know, if he's got the help on the line and in the backfield, on this side of the ball, we should do pretty good tonight.
You're listening to Preston High School football on mylocalradio.com. My name is Val Cook alongside John Slaughter, and our broadcast tonight is brought to you in part by Ron Keller Tire of Preston, by Valley Implement, by Preston Auto Parts, your CarQuest store, by Lewiston State Bank, by Franklin County Medical Center, and by mylocalradio.com. If you have found us here on mylocalradio.com, call your friends, get on Facebook, tell them how they can get on. We're going to bring you the bird's eye view here from Preston football field in Preston, Idaho, as the Preston Indians take on the Canyon Ridge Riverhawks tonight here in Preston. It's the third game of the year for each of these teams, and while the Riverhawks are 0-2 on the year, Preston is 1-1 on the year. So it's going to be a good matchup coming to you tonight, and we're happy to be here to be able to bring it to you.
And again, we are on internet, but so if you get a chance, like Val says, contact your neighbors, but also let them know that we have some big plans for our internet. Val, why don't you tell them how we're hoping to stream this live in a few weeks?
Well, we're talking about video streaming. If you're just tuning in, I'll tell you again, my name is Val Cook, and I just bought KACH Radio from Alan White. The sale was approved by the Federal Communications Commission 1 week prior to the first kickoff of the season. We were hoping to have the first two games on the air with us, but we ran into a bunch of problems. I had some employees that were scheduled to move here to Preston and get things underway, but they backed out. One took a job in a bigger market, and the other just decided he didn't want to be here, I guess. So anyway, we've had a hitch in our giddy up, but our giddy up is starting to get up. So we're going to come around, and as John said, we have big plans. I own 5 other radio stations. I own the Soda Springs radio station. I own 2 radio stations in Evanston, and I own one up in the Black Hills up by Mount Rushmore. So I guess I own 4 other radio stations. You have to excuse me. I went to school in Utah. I never learned how to count. Now I own 5 radio stations.
I laugh, so did I.
So anyway, at the other 4 radio stations, we video stream the teams that we cover in high school ball. And that is going to be the plan. We are going to video stream Preston football, volleyball, and boys and girls basketball once we get everything worked out and we move on down the road. That is our business plan. That is what we look forward to doing, and that's what we will do as the time moves on. But once again, it's only been 3 weeks since I took over the management of the radio station, and it just takes time to get some of this stuff implemented and put in place.
Yeah. Well, we're excited to have you, Val, because we see some future things going on. Alan White had plans to do things that he wanted to do, retire from. He'd been in radio for a long time. Mm-hmm. He wanted to retire, and I don't blame him for that. But we love Alan, and he's done a great job for Preston High School. But we're glad to have you. We're glad to see the future go on. We're glad to have someone to come and cover Preston and West Side schools. So it's going to be really great. We're really excited to have you here, and I'm excited to work next to you. I think it'll be awesome. And
I'm very thankful that you're here. You know, it's hard coming into a new school, a new location where you don't know the players, you don't know the people, and to sit and look at numbers and try and remember names, it is, well, it takes a special talent. It really does. And it's a talent I don't have, so I'm really glad you're here, John.
Well, I'm hoping you have at least half the talent, and I have the other half, and we can keep them informed.
Okay.
If we mispronounce a name, if we get the wrong number once or twice, forgive us. We'll get better as we go. But we do enjoy doing this. We love sports. We love Preston High School, and we're glad to be here.
We're going to take a break right now. We'll hear from some of our sponsors. We do appreciate you joining us. You're listening to Preston High School football, waiting for the kickoff and the national anthem. And of course, they're going to have somebody riding a horse around down here for the national anthem, aren't they?
Yeah, during the national anthem, there'll be a horse that'll ride around the field, and then they'll stop in the middle for the national anthem.
Very, very good. So we look forward to that. That's all on the way. This is the kickoff of the Preston
Canyon Ridge
Riverhawks football game here on mylocalradio.com. Back in 60 seconds.
Are you looking for a better interest rate on your bank accounts or checking account? Then Lewiston State Bank has the answer for you. This is Robert Stevenson, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high interest rate on the first $25,000. This rate is even higher than most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Logan branch on 3rd South in Maine, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
Since 1958, when the farmers of Franklin County rolled equipment into the fields for harvest, most of them were rolling on Ron Keller tires, because Keller Tire has the right tires for tractors, combines, swathers, bale wagons, and the trucks that haul hay and grain to market or storage facilities. To keep that equipment rolling during the busy harvest season, Ron Keller Tire also has a fleet of service trucks that make repairs in-field to minimize downtime. Best wishes for a safe and productive harvest from Ron Keller Tires in Preston and North Logan. As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
So I'm a typical banking customer.
And I'm a nearby ATM.
And I'm taking $20 out of my account.
And I'll process that $20 and take back $4.
Why do machines designed to give us money end up taking it right back? Introducing Kasasa, the free account that pays refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find a free Kasasa checking account near you, search Kasasa.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCUA.
And I'm taking $20 out of my account.
Plus Federal Credit Union.
End up taking it right back.
Federally insured by the
Introducing
NCUA.
Kasasa, the free account that pays refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find a free
$20 out of my account.
Plus Federal Credit Union. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union.
Introducing Kasasa, the
insured by
free
the
account that pays
NCUA.
refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find a free
$20
Kasasa
out of
checking
my
account
account.
Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCUA. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCUA.
The free account that pays refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find a free
Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCUA.
refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find a free
Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCUA. Insured by the NCU, insured by the NCU.
Pays refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find out.
Federal credit union. Federally insured by the NCU.
Refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find out.
Federal credit union. Federally insured by the NCU. Insured by the NCU.
Pays refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find out.
Federally insured by the NCU. Federally insured by the NCU.
Refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find out.
Federal credit union. Federally insured by the NCU.
Refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find out.
Federally insured by the NCU. Federally insured by the NCU.
Refunds on ATM fees and a lot more.
Federally insured by the NCU. Federally insured by the NCU.
Refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find out.
Federally insured by the NCU. Insured by the NCU. Federally 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 insured by the NCU.
T-shirt
They might have moved it forward. 2nd and 7 for Indian. Hyde back, no one in the backfield. 2 wide out left, 2 wide out right. Goes over the middle. It's caught by Ethan Pearson over the middle, and it's going to be another first down for the Indians. They're looking at it to make sure, but yeah, they do move the chains. So another first down, so the Indians are moving the ball.
7 minutes left in first quarter action, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts, your CarQuest store.
Same formation. They do put Peck in the backfield. He's right side of Hyde. Peck goes up the middle, gets 1, 2, 5. He gets about 5 yards, about maybe 4 yards. Nice little handoff, nice little run by Peck. You know, for a little guy, that guy is strong, Val. He has got he's got heart.
Yeah, I
love watching him play. He's got heart.
Offensive line doing a really great job opening up some holes. And
it's good to see this size. We had some big boys last year, but this line for Preston is doing a really good job, and they're good size. We'll try to get some names here in a few minutes. Hyde gets the ball, hands off to Peck again. He goes wide right, but only gains about 2 yards, maybe 1 or 2 yards.
Trying to break it around the corner, but closing in on him was Louis Cresto. Blocked off that end around and able to drag him down at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Preston goes with this quick huddle. They line up, look over the sideline for the play. Now we have Andrew Iverson in the backfield next to Hyde with 3 to the right, 3 trips to the right, single to the left. And it goes in, fake to Andrew. He steps back, Hyde steps back, throws deep. He's got a man, but it's short.
He was in the arms of Louis Cresto. Louis Cresto broke through that offensive line, wrapped him up at the waist before he was able to let that ball go. And even with being wrapped up at the waist and being pulled down, that ball went 28 yards through the air.
That throw was just over the hands of Gordon Knapp, but he was well covered, but it would have been a first down, but it was just overthrown. So tough throw anyway, but it would have been a great play had Gordon been able to bring that one in. Hyde back in. He's got twins out to the right, twins to the left. Iverson in the backfield.
Waiting for the call. Now he gets it.
Scotty Dunn, here we go. He's back. He's looking to the deep, looking to the end zone. It's deep. It's got touchdown, Preston. Scotty Dunn went up and got the ball and brought it down. What a throw by Ty Hyde and a reception by Scotty Dunn. That puts Preston on the board first, to score first. Extra point to come. But what a play that was, Val.
It was beautiful. Cresto was coming in from the far side of the defensive line, putting pressure on the quarterback again, but he was able to see that open space way downfield.
Garrett Ward's going to be the holder on the extra point, and Scotty Dunn is going to do the catch, and so 7 points could be all Scotty's. Kicks up and good. It is good.
With 5:35 left in the first quarter, it is 7-0 in favor of the Preston Indians. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to the first quarter action brought to you by Preston Auto Parts, your CarQuest store.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need. Quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
And we are back. First blood drawn by the Preston Indians. 7-0 on our MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. 5:35 left in the Preston Auto Parts first quarter. And
Andrew Iverson is up to kick. The kick is off. It's deeper this time. Good bounce for the Indians. Picked up at the 10-yard line by Bam Kondraki, and he was smothered. He was smothered with blue as Preston rounded him up, dropped him at the 23-yard line.
Looks like he picked up about 13 from the point where he caught that kickoff.
That was a line drive kick with a lot of spin on it, so it bounced in favor of Preston right into the arms of Bam.
I love that name, Bam Kondracki. Kondracki.
Okay.
Bam Kondracki. Great name.
Canyon Ridge gets the ball, throws a pitch out to number 26, Emiliano Ramirez, and he with a gain of about 4, maybe 3. Looks like they're going to give him 4. Okay, so Jonathan Eastman's under the center again. 2 men in the backfield. Fullback, halfback takes the pitch, gets it up, goes up, forward, gain of about 3. So it'll be 3rd down and 6 for the for the Riverhawks.
He had one of his guards, a pulling guard, out in front of him to open up that hole. That was a 66 Colby Dean doing the blocking on that carry.
Okay, they send 2 men, 1 man wide, and Eastman back to pass. It's tipped. It might have been tipped, but we have a flag.
Pass attempts incomplete. We do have a penalty flag.
And I don't know where that came from. The field judge.
Looks like in the area of where
illegal man downfield for Canyon Ridge. So that'll take him back from the line of scrimmage, back 10 yards. So it'll be 3rd down and about 15.
Penalty is going to be against Canyon Ridge.
And as the referees mark it off, it was declined, so it'll be 4th down. Preston declined the penalty, so it'll be 4th down for Canyon Ridge. So they'll kick from the 29-yard line. The punter is number 20, Aaron Barnes, and he'll kick from about the 20. Kicks up, nice high kick. Kyle Packer is there, got it, runs, gets a good run, gets across midfield, took it about the 35, and gets out to about the 49-yard line of Canyon Ridge.
Caught the punt on the Preston 35-yard line, and 16-yard return takes it to the 49-yard line of Canyon Ridge. That's where Preston will take over with 4:14 left here on the Preston Auto Parts first quarter. Preston Auto Parts, your CarQuest store, 7-0 in favor of Preston Indians.
4:14 to go. Ty Hyde, quarterback, still in at quarterback. He's got split backs, one to the right, one to the left, twins, or one wide receiver out to each side, hands off to 6, gets a break, breaks 1 tackle, and is face mask down. Oh, well, that's my opinion. Isaiah Smith, the ball carrier, as he gains about 4. But he started out, had a big hole there, but it closed in a hurry by Canyon Ridge. Okay, same formation for Preston. Split backs, split wide receivers. He's up, fakes the handoff, fakes the pitch, dives into the center, but goes nowhere. As Canyon Ridge read that, number 66 and number 55. Let me grab you some names here.
It was Justin Salisbury, number 58, one of the inside linebackers, was the first man to hit him.
So that was a great stop by Canyon Ridge. It'll be 3rd down and about 6 for the Indians. Ty Hyde with a single setback. Got Iverson in the backfield. Trips to the right, single to the left. It's up. Quick pass out to the right. Caught by Kyle Packer. Or no, that's Scotty Dunn again. Scotty Dunn. That'll be a 1st down for the Indians. Nice catch by Scotty. It was just
14-yard pickup. Nice catch.
Yeah, it was just a straight down turn, and he hit him right on the numbers. Nice pass by
Hyde got that.
Ty Hyde, yeah.
Yeah, got that ball Hyde to him. He didn't even
Hyde back to pass again. Looks to the side, looks deep, into the middle. Oh, and it's dropped.
Zay Davis.
Zay Davis with just miss it. Was out in front of him, but he had a man right on him, so it was kind of a tough catch. But Zay Davis over the middle with the drop. So it'll be 2nd and 10. I'm sorry, Val.
No, you're fine. I was going to say the exact same thing. 2nd and 10.
We get so excited up here. We're kind of in a little pickle here. We can hardly hear each other with our equipment a little bit hard today, but if we talk over, we apologize.
Yeah.
Ty Hyde in the quarterback. Just to the right of him is Peck. Ty Hyde keeps, gets a couple steps, pushes hard, goes forward for about 5. So it'll be a 5, maybe 6-yard gain for Ty Hyde.
He broke a couple of tackles on his way to that 6-yard gain. One of those was Avery Ramber. Tried to wrap up one of his legs, and he just fought his way through it, picked up another 3 yards after Ramber hit him.
It's looking like that number 58, Justin Salisbury, has Ty Hyde's number. He's keying him all the way around, so wherever he goes, that's where he's going. Ty Hyde back, Peck to the left, goes deep. It's a deep ball. He's out there alone and just overthrows Luke Smaley. As Smaley was just overthrown, just out of the reach. You know, that ball has some zip on it. Ty Hyde has an arm.
That was a 40-yard pass.
Yeah.
And Smiley just ran down the sidelines, went into the corner of the end zone, and was it Merlin Olsen said this game is a game of inches? It was literally 2 inches beyond the outstretched hands of the receiver.
Yep. Little dive may have caught that one, but you know, he's a hustler. That kid's a hustler, so we won't have any problem.
Going to take a timeout, Preston timeout. 2:02 left in the Preston Auto Parts CarQuest first quarter. It's 7-0 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard in favor of the Preston Indians. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Are you looking for a better interest rate on your bank accounts or checking account? Then Lewiston State Bank has the answer for you. This is Robert Stevenson, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high interest rate on the first $25,000. This rate is even higher than most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Logan branch on 3rd South in Maine, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
They've broken the huddle. Hyde lining up behind his offensive line, about 6 yards behind the line in shotgun. John?
And Ty Hyde takes the snap, looks downfield. It's a quick pass over to the right. We got Smaley again, and he keeps going. He was dragging 2 players down. Nice catch over the middle by Smaley. That'll be a first down about the 11-yard line.
Well, he misses the ball into the end zone. They come right back to him the next play. Take him down the middle instead of down the sidelines.
He's a quick receiver, too. He can run out there and go quick. Hyde up underneath, looking like a run. Pitches out to Andrew Iverson. Andrew gets about 4 yards, maybe 5.
Andrew Iverson, the ball carrier.
So a nice run by Andrew. Pick up 5. It's always good to get 5 yards on a first down. That kind of gives you some options. So about 8 yards away from pay dirt as the Indians have 2nd and 6.
Minute 22 left in the first quarter.
Ty Hyde's back in the shotgun. Peck to the right. Whoop, and the whistle is blown. We have a false start, I believe. Yes, false start on Preston. So that'll drop them back 5, so it'll be 2nd and 11. For the Indians. Oh, 2nd and, yeah, there we go. Okay, they're moving the chain back. 2nd and 11 on the 13-yard line of Canyon Ridge. Ty Hyde's back in the shotgun. Peck to the right. Trends to the left, twins to the right. He rolls out to the right, passes to the wide sideline, hits Andrew Iverson. Iverson gets back about 7 yards.
Iverson ran a little hook route, went towards the sidelines where he caught the ball, immediately wrapped up and dropped down, but still a 6-yard gain.
6-yard gain, that's good. Now with third down and about 6 to go for a first down, 8 to go for a touchdown. Hyde's back in the shotgun, Peck to the left, trips to the right, or left, single to the right. Hyde counts out. Snaps up, upright rolls left, throws into the end zone. It's a jump ball and intercepted by Canyon Ridge. And He is down in the end zone. I believe they will call that a touchback.
That's definitely a touchback.
In high school rules, once you catch it in the end zone, you cannot come out, so it's a touchback either way.
Okay.
So it comes out, it'll come out to the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Canyon Ridge at the Canyon Ridge 20. And with 18 seconds to go in the first quarter.
When Hyde threw that ball, he threw it into a lot of traffic, and there were 2 of Canyon Ridge's players in perfect position to intercept that.
Yeah, that looked like a 3-point shot from outside. And no, we weren't there to rebound.
Right.
Okay, to run up to the middle, but it's pushed by the Indians defense, pushing back with no gain. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for Canyon Ridge. I didn't catch the ball carry on that one. I believe it was 20 for Canyon Ridge. That's Aaron Barnes.
And the end of the first quarter, Indians 7.
So the Indians stop them on on 1st down, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
And that's the end of the Preston Auto Parts first quarter. Your CarQuest store with the score 7. They never put up 2 points for the touchback.
It's a touchback. There's no points on touchback.
No points, okay.
No points on the touchback.
I learn something every day. We'll be back with second quarter action. You're listening to Preston Football on mylocalradio.com. Thanks for joining us.
Since 1958, when the farmers of Franklin County rolled equipment into the fields for harvest, most of them were rolling on Ron Keller tires, because Keller Tire has the right tires for tractors, combines, swathers, bale wagons, and the trucks that haul hay and grain to market or storage facilities. To keep that equipment rolling during the busy harvest season, Ron Keller Tire also has a fleet of service trucks that make repairs in-field to minimize downtime. Best wishes for a safe and productive harvest from Ron Keller Tires in Preston and North Logan.
And we're back, getting ready to start second quarter action here at Preston High School. Preston against the Canyon Ridge Riverhawks. It's the start of the second quarter.
And we swapped ends of the fields. There's a big run by number 28. Let me catch his, I don't guess it's not 28, it's 29. That's MJ Brooks, the ball carrier. So Canyon Ridge is now going right to left on your computer, and Preston, and they are on the 30-yard line with 1st and 10. Eastman's under the center, 2's in the setback, fullback, halfback, man in motion. Out, swings out and dropped. Was it a backward pass?
Well, if it was, he lost yardage. He was able to fall on the ball, so.
It looks like he fell on, Canyon Ridge fell on the ball, so it'll be loss of 4, maybe 5. It'll be 3rd and 14. Should be 3rd and 14. No, yeah, it should be 3rd and 14 because they had one on before the quarter. So it should be 3rd and 14. Eastman back to pass, throws deep, push off by the offensive push off by number 8. Leo Cresto pushed off the defender, so it should be an offensive pass interference. Oh, they call it on Preston.
Turned it Preston's way.
That's not what I saw, but I guess I'll have to go with the officials.
I think it was more of a hold. He was trying to get around him, and he grabbed out and held him, and that's when the offensive player pushed.
That's a 15-yard penalty, so that should be 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line for Riverhawks.
That's an expensive penalty.
Yeah, that one hurts a little bit. Preston, I saw it just the opposite way, but maybe he caught it late too. No, I didn't catch the initial one. Oh, and he got a saving tackle by Ethan Pearson. But another 1st down for the Riverhawks as the big fullback, number 5, Caden Bernard. Oops, I'm on the wrong roster.
Yeah, Bam was carrying that ball.
Yeah, Bam.
Broke a bunch of tackles to pick up about 11 yards in the 1st down.
So at the 45-yard line of Preston, Back to passes Eastman. He's caught, throws it to number 20, which is Aaron Barnes, and he's caught. So about a 6-yard gain at the 39 to the 39-yard line.
Scotty Dunn on the defense there, bringing him down.
Scotty able to step up and stop him. But it looks like Canyon Ridge is getting a little bit of momentum going here.
They're down by 7.
Eastman up under center. Two fullback, halfback in the pro set. It's handed off and caught deep. That is by Nelson.
Number 65, Hudson Nilsson, into the backfield. Hit the ball carrier just as he got the ball and dropped him for another yard loss. And
big play, so that drops them back to 3rd and 8, as you said, Val. And we're here. If we can hold them here, this is a big down for the Riverhawks.
9:38 left in second quarter action. It is 7-0 in favor of the Indians. Preston football and another timeout. We're going to take a timeout too. Thank another of our sponsors. You're listening to Preston High School football on mylocalradio.com.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
And we're back to second quarter action. Riverhawks have the ball.
If you're watching this video or listen to this on your computer and you do have the video screen on, you'll notice that that sponsor had a video. That's a little sample of what we'll be able to get with the football game, in the coming weeks.
Incomplete pass. That's going to bring up 4th down. They tried a long pass. It was about 15, 16-yard pass, but it went through the extended one hand. He tried to pull it in with one hand. And
that was a dangerous pass because there were 3 Preston players around him that any one of them could have caught that had it been went the right direction. Okay, Eastman's up under center. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Eastman's back to pass. He throws over the middle, and it's caught. And there's a flag with nobody on this side.
29, MJ Brooks.
You know, my experience in officiating, someone on this side should not be throwing a flag clear across the field.
It might have been holding on that interior line. That's about where the line was.
It is holding against Preston. So they declined it because we got the 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. Is that where they're at? Yeah, 30-yard line. Canyon Ridge set. So Preston in the penalty, with the penalty. Canyon Ridge up tight. Fullback in. That's Bam again running, and he's got some speed going, and close to another 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Pulled down by Pearson.
Smith able to stop him.
We have 2 number 6s for Preston. Isaiah Smith was the
Isaiah Smith is probably the one that's on the field.
Okay.
Okay, we got wide outs for Eastman. Canyon Ridge. Eastman back to pass, goes out wide to the side. Stop kick quick by Scott. Is that Scotty?
Yes.
I believe Scotty Dunn on the stop there.
Not before the 1st down.
But he did get the 1st down, so it'll be 1st and 10 on the at the 18-yard line. So the Riverhawks are moving the ball. 8:40 to go in the second quarter. Eastman up under center. He's got setbacks in the pro set. Drops back to pass. Decides to keep it. Has full yard. Clear sailing to the end zone. And he's just short. Gets down to about the 2-yard line.
Isaiah Smith.
Isaiah Smith saved the tackle. Saved the touchdown.
He had the whole left side of the field wide open, and he faded back to pass it. He saw that there were no defenders. There weren't even any offensive players on the left
Someone
side
missed
of the
the assignment. They should have stayed home on that because he was wide open. Everything went left or right, and Eastman decided to keep it and go right, and he had nothing but pay dirt in front of him. A good save by Isaiah Smith.
And
it's in for a touchdown. And the Riverhawks score their first touchdown of the ball game at 8:02 in the second quarter.
Bob Kondraki got the handoff, went right up the middle for the 3 yards they needed. Picked up the touchdown.
So they are going to go for the extra point, a single point, and it looks like Eastman's going to do the kicking. And so Eastman sets his tee. Nope, it's number 20 going to do the kicking. That is Aaron Barnes.
Aaron Barnes. Looks like he handles all the kicking duties for River.
It's up and no good. That's wide to the right, so the Indians will still lead 7-6. 8:02 in the second quarter.
And we'll take a timeout. We'll be back. It's Preston Indian football on mylocalradio.com.
Conditions and rules apply. See institution for details.
So I'm a typical banking customer.
And I'm a nearby ATM.
And I'm taking $20 out of my account.
And I'll process that 20 and take back $4.
Why do machines designed to give us money end up taking it right back? Introducing Kasasa, the free account that pays refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find a free Kasasa checking account near you, search Kasasa.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
And we're back after a Canyon Ridge touchdown, which made the score 7-6 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard.
With the missed extra point.
Canyon Ridge will be kicking off. We have Dunn and
Andrew Iverson deep. And they will be going from the left to the right. So on left to right. Scotty Dunn's to the far side of the field. Andrew Iverson to the near side. Barnes will be the kicker. He's looking for his ball. He doesn't want to kick ours, I guess. So, with Barnes getting ready to kick here, official warning, count your men. Okay, they're set to go. Got 6 on the line, 5 on the 50-yard line for Preston, 3 on the 35-yard line. 1 in the middle on the 25. Barnes is set to kick now, raises his hand. There's the whistle.
They go down in a set.
It's up, it's a good kick. Could go out of bounds, that'll be a flag. So they'll probably take it on the 35-yard line. Preston will probably take that 1st and 10 at the 35.
That was a very good kick. It went all the way into the inside of the 10-yard line, but it sailed out of bounds before it hit the dirt.
Yeah, it was a
good long kick.
Off to the side of his foot a little bit, I guess. But that helps Preston with good field position at 35-yard line. 1st and 10. 8:02 to go in the second quarter.
Preston will take over on offense at the 35-yard line.
And we have Ty Hyde as quarterback. 1 in the backfield with him. That's Caleb Peck in the backfield. Got twins to the right, twins to the left. See what Preston comes up with on this 1st down and 10 at the 35-yard line of Preston. It's in. It's handed to Isaiah Smith. Isaiah Smith's running tough. Gets about to the 42-yard line. So that'll be about a 7-yard gain. Maybe 6-yard gain. 7-yard gain.
Smith was in motion coming from the left side of the line. Came around just as the quarterback got the ball from center, and he just turned around and handed it to him, took it around the corner for that 7 yards.
That was a good handoff. He's a tough little runner, too, Isaiah Smith is. Great kid, too. Oh, fumble on the ball. Ty Hyde falls on it. So that'll be a loss of about 3 yards.
Preston recovers.
Some good penetration.
A loss of 2.
Good penetration by number 52.
Third and about 6. 5 or 6.
Raleigh Albert.
The line to gain is in between the 1 and the 45 and the 46, and the ball is just off of the 40-yard line, so about 5.5 yards. Ty Hyde up, goes up to get it, keeps the ball, gets nowhere as he stops short, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up 4th down at the 40-yard line with 6:37 to go in the second quarter.
Justin Salisbury on that tackle.
And I think we're going to see our first punt by Preston.
Yep, they're lined up to punt.
Okay, and Isaiah Smith is going to do the punting. He's up, got the ball up, he gets it away. Nice kick by Isaiah. Fair catch called.
And they dropped it.
And they're going to call kick catch interference on Preston. Even though he didn't touch him, he went after the ball, didn't give the player an opportunity to catch the ball.
It was inside an arm's length of Scholes, the player that was catching that punt.
It's one of those things that once they call for a fair catch, you need to let them back off just a little bit and give them some room. Otherwise, you do get the penalty. If they come to catch the ball and they bump into you, it's still against the kicking team.
That's what they called.
Yeah, kick catch interference.
Coach Thurston out there talking to the umpires, trying to figure out what's going on, and now they're marking off the penalty.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, it's one of those plays where you know it looks wrong, but it's right.
Yes.
You know, you got to give him a chance to catch the ball. Once he calls for a fair catch, if he fumbles it, then you have a chance to get the ball.
Yes.
Okay, we got a new quarterback underneath. It's number 20.
Aaron Barnes.
And he keeps it. No, he hands off to Bam. Aaron Barnes was the quarterback. Handed off to Bam. Say his full name for me. There we go.
Bam Kondraki.
I don't know why I'm having. I think of Klondike bars every time I see that name, so I don't know why.
Well, that makes your mouth water. Klondike bars, your mouth waters. It's hard to say Kondraki.
Eastman's back in as quarterback, goes up under center, throws it off to the side. Isaiah misses the tackle, and it's caught and run. Is caught by number 25.
I thought it was Scotty Dunn.
No, 29. By M.J. Brooks. And he broke one tackle, gained a first down, so it'll be 1st and 10 at the Preston 43-yard line.
He broke that one tackle, and then the guy that brought him down, M.J., reached out with one hand, grabbed his jersey, and threw him to the ground.
Yeah.
To stop him. Otherwise, that would have been all the way to the house.
Barnes, the quarterback, hands off to Bam again. Bam Kondrecki. And he gets short of the first down. He's got about 2nd and 3. 4:51 to go. 7-6 for the Indians in this ball game in the first half.
4:44 left in first half action.
Eastman's comes back up under center. They're in the pro set. Hands off to the fullback. The fullback stopped immediately, so he did not gain the first down. He's going to be about 1.5 yards short.
He did pick up maybe a yard.
Yeah, he picked up maybe about 2 yards to go. So it'll be 3rd down and 2.
I'm going to credit the whole defense with that tackle.
Yeah.
Three of them stood him up, and the rest of them were right there to push him back.
In that formation, unless you have somebody break in motion, you don't have much to get the ball out. So they had the middle plugged pretty good. Pro set again. It's handed off to Bam again. He breaks through the middle, and he's shoot tackled by Isaiah Smith, I believe.
Yep.
No, it was Isaiah Smith. Nice tackle by Isaiah to save a touchdown, because he would have, if he'd have got past Isaiah, he would have been gone.
I don't know how he got out of the interior of that line. I mean, there's 22 players on the field. He was in the middle of all 22 of them, and all of a sudden he squirts out the end.
Eastman now will take the ball as the quarterback. One set back, trips to the right, one in the slot, hands off to number 29. There's a penalty on the run, but a gain of about 5, maybe 4.
M.J. Brooks picks up the 4 or 5.
Brooks on the carry.
Looks like that one's coming back.
It's holding on Canyon Ridge. So it'll repeat first down. It'll move them back to about the 34-yard line. So it'll be, the 10. It'll be 20-yard gain. It'll have to go 20 yards now at the 42-yard line.
Preston's 42-yard line is where they put the ball. So,
and Eastman goes up. He's got 1 in the slot, 2 in the backfield. Backs up, pass, throws deep. He's going deep, wide open, but misses his target. The intended receiver is number 3.
Parker Scholes
but well covered by Isaiah Thomas, or Isaiah Smith.
You must be a basketball fan.
I apologize to the Smith family, but I just happen to say that all the time. Yeah. It's just like Charles Barkley. You just have these names you have in your mind, and you can't get rid of them. Anyway, we're back underneath the center. Smith, Eastman back underneath. Tall quarterback, good quarterback. He's done good. I haven't been keeping stats. Little different job tonight. Oh, it's tipped and caught by
number 20,
Barnes.
That was a total fluke. It was tipped at the line of scrimmage, and it flew up in the air about 5 yards and came down right into his arms.
Yeah, he was not the intended receiver. No. The intended receiver was 10 yards further down the field, but it was tipped by a lineman from Preston, so it happened to fall into the arms of Barnes.
So that brings up third and about 18?
About 18.
Okay.
Okay, Eastman gets the call in. He's going to spread things out. We got one out to the right. We got Louis Cresto out to the right, and number 3, we got Parker Scholes to the left.
Canyon Ridge takes a timeout, so we will too. With 2:24 left in the first half, it is Preston 7, Canyon Ridge 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Preston High School football on mylocalradio.com.
When you see that big green dinosaur, whether at your favorite gas station or convenience store on the side of a delivery truck, you know quality Sinclair products are available there from Hall Oil Company. Hall Oil is a family-owned and operated business that's been serving folks in Cache Valley since 1947. They're your local fuel and oil broker with a low-price guarantee. Another guarantee that's been really important this winter is that when you fill your fuel tanks with premium winter diesel fuel from Hall Oil, it's guaranteed not to gel even when the temperature drops below 0. It's the no-gel guarantee from Hall Oil Company.
Two teams still on the sidelines waiting for the timeout to be finished. 2:24 left in first half. It's 7-6, a 1-point lead in favor of the Preston Indians. You're listening to mylocalradio.com and our broadcast. John Slaughter, I'm Val Cook. Thank you, John.
Okay, Eastman goes back in the shotgun. He's going to the same formation as they had before they went on the timeout. Eastman takes the ball deep. He's looking deep. He looks back. He goes deep, and there's no one there.
Trying to get it to Cresto, but Cresto actually was very well covered by Scotty Dunn. Yes. Cresto kind of pushed him off, but the ball wasn't in a catchable.
Scotty's played a heck of a game back in the backfield tonight. He's broken up a number of plays and made a number of tackles. Been doing a great job back there. And he's going to drop back for the punt because it is 4th and 18 for the Riverhawks on the 37-yard line. Barnes goes back to kicks it. It bounces into the end zone, and so that'll be a touchback, and Preston will bring that out to the 20-yard line. So as we switch offenses.
No time came off the clock, still 2:12 left in the second quarter. It's 7-6. The Preston will have the ball. as they take over on downs. Actually, yeah, they took over on downs.
Yeah, and they punted the ball, made them turn the ball over on a punt. So we'll get possession at the 20-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line of Preston. Ty Hyde, the quarterback, sends trips to the right, single to the left, one in the backfield, Peck in the backfield. Ty Hyde takes the ball, looks down the field, rolls out to his right, and is tackled by number 8. Excuse me, number 8, Leo Cresto on the stop. So that'll put Preston back to about 2nd and 18. Since
that was a big loss. I didn't think he.
Yeah, it was an 8-yard loss.
Of course, he works out of the shotgun, so he's already 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And
right, and then when you roll out, you're normally curling back a little bit. Ty Hyde's got twins on both sides. Goes deep and caught and tackled quick, so right, almost back to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be 3rd and about 11.
He went in high, jumped up high to catch that ball. The defender came in low, hit him underneath, and kind of tripped him up. He went end over tea kettle on that one.
That's one of those tackles that the tackler looks absolutely great, but a great catch by Preston there. Hyde back to pass again, throws out flat, hits Andrew Iverson. Iverson stays on his feet, breaks 1 or 2 tackles down to about the 22-yard line. So it'll be 4th and 9 and timeout Canyon Ridge. That'll be their 3rd and final timeout.
Jesse Mark on the stop there. They're taking timeout. We're there too. It's minute 2 left in first half action. Preston has the lead by 1, 7-6 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. You're listening to Preston High School football on MyLocalRadio.com.
Do you like earning interest on your money? If so, Lewiston State Bank has the account for you. This is Shelley Austin, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high rate of interest on the first $25,000. The rate is even higher than that of most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Tremonton branch, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
And we're back to action.
Preston back to punt. Isaiah Smith gets the kick off. It gets the punt off, and it's a good roll for Preston as it's back to the 43-yard line of Canyon Ridge. And there's a flag down.
It's back by where he received the snap before he was flushed out of the pocket.
It's like they've got a hold on the line.
Coach Thurston out there talking with the head ref. Apparently he's satisfied. Comes back to the
illegal motion Preston. So they'll probably decline it and take the ball where it was.
Well, the punt took it back to
the 43-yard line of Canyon
Ridge.
With 52 seconds to go, Canyon Ridge may have wanted to accept that and have a re-kick. But they're going to take it from where the ball was touched or downed.
So they'll have 57 yards to go in 52 seconds if they're going to make a score.
1 yard per second, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
If it was only that easy.
Yeah.
Here we go. Riverhawks with the ball. 43-yard line of the Riverhawks. Double shift. Eastman in the shotgun. Goes back, trips to the right, single to the left. Goes back, he's going to throw deep. He goes way deep. Nice throwing ball. They both go up, but it's not caught. It was a good attempt. Broken up by Luke Smaley.
Yeah, Parker Scholes was the intended.
And Scholes was the intended. So it was a good throw, good thrown ball. It was there, but neither one could come up with the reception.
Well defended, too.
Or the interception.
Well defended.
So Luke Smaley saves a touchdown there, but it does stop the clock. So that gives them 2nd down and 10 with 46.5 seconds to go in the quarter. Smith in this, run up the middle, nice run. Oh, breaks open, breaks the tackle. Andrew Thomas saves the touchdown by tackling him at the 40-yard line of Preston. So about a 25-yard run.
Iverson got that stop.
Yeah.
He was lucky to get him stopped, too.
Yeah, Iverson, well, it's a good thing he hit and wrapped on that one.
Yes. He was the only person that could have stopped him before the goal line.
That might have been a false start. Oh, they hadn't marked the ball for play. So it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Henry throws it into the ground to stop the clock. It's going to bring up 2nd and
10. 35.2 seconds left.
It's one of those, that's one way to get the play in quick, you know, is to, oops, mismark the ball, I guess. All right, Eastman's back up. He's got twins to the left, single to the right, one in the backfield. He'll be back to pass. He steps up, he throws, and it's caught at the 20-yard line by Barnes. Was that? Oh, Cresto.
Louis Cresto, wrapped up by Scotty Dunn.
Cresto's been real active here. They're going to go quick huddle. They want to save some time. He's going to spike it to cost them a down, but save some time on the clock. 24 seconds to go. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
Looking at 20 yards to go for a touchdown. 24.6 seconds
10
left.
yards for a first.
Hey, they are doing this a yard per second, you know? 24 seconds left.
Just about,
That's it.
Well, let's hope they get stalled here somehow.
Yes.
Well, I'd like to go into the locker room with the lead for Preston. Yes, I am biased. Different quarterback. We got number 14 quarterback. He's got a great arm. Throws it deep. It's up and not caught. But that was a different quarterback. That would give you his name, Brody Olsen. He threw that ball into the end zone. He had a man there, but neither was well defended. Could not come down with it. So with 19 seconds left, it'll be 4th down.
3rd down.
Should be 4th.
No, they spiked one. That was the second one that passed.
Well, you're right.
They went up to the 20-yard line. They spiked the first one. That was the second, the attempt. Now they're going to line up for their 3rd. So it's 3rd and 10 on the 20.
It's 4th down. Yeah, it should be 4th down. Yeah, they're saying it should be 4th down, and that's correct.
Brings up 4th and 10.
Oh.
Let's get behind the Indian defense right here.
So Canyon Ridge is going to have Olsen, the quarterback, split backs outright, and Preston takes a timeout. With 19 seconds to go.
They still haven't placed the yard marker on the 4th down over across the field there.
Yeah, they haven't flipped it over. They're trying to figure out where the plays were. And I agree. I thought it was 4th down too, because they spiked the ball once. They threw to the end zone. And the run up was there a run? Yeah, I'm trying to think what the other play was, but
yeah,
I'm thinking that it should be 4th down.
I honestly thought it was 3rd, so I lost the play somewhere too.
Yeah, they're talking it over out there while we're talking it up there.
Yeah.
See if I can get them to listen to me. I don't think they will, but we'll see what happens.
Well, I think
Preston, see, now there's a penalty.
Preston just, I think, wanted to ice him a little bit, and now they're going to move him back five yards.
There was a penalty. There was a holding penalty, or not holding, but I did see the flag go in.
Okay.
So Olsen, the quarterback. This is the 3rd quarterback we've seen and it's another deep throw, and it's up and caught. It's caught right close to the goal line, about the 1 or 2 yard line. Let's see where they mark it. Still 11 seconds to play. So they're gonna go quick here. Olsen's up under the center. He spikes it with 7.4 seconds to go. It looks like it's on the 2.5 yard line. I can't tell exactly. I've got a bad angle over here, but
yeah, it's very close to the goal line. We know that. 7.4 seconds left to get this off.
Okay, now we got another quarterback. Barnes is up underneath. He's going to try and keep it. Nope, he's going to get Bam, and Bam pushes forward for the touchdown. And they will take the lead.
So let's see if they make an extra point. It's now 12-7, Canyon Ridge on top as 1.6 seconds left on the clock in the second quarter. 1.6 seconds. So they're going
to go for 2 because they missed the first extra point, so they're going to go for 2. Gives it to Bam Kandeki, and he does not, well, I don't know, he keeps fighting.
Yeah.
He does not get in.
Bounced off the inside of the line, tried to take it outside, and drug a couple of the Indians along with him, who finally got him down.
So Indians save 2 extra points there, and 2 consecutive extra points, so it scores 7-12 for Canyon Ridge as they scored with 1.6 seconds to go in the first half.
So the Indians will receive one last time here in this first half as the Riverhawks will kick it off with 1.6 seconds left. 12-7 in favor of the Riverhawks on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard.
Canyon Ridge is getting set to kick off. What do you think they'll do here, Val? Do you think they'll down it if they get it, or they'll try to make something out of it? Because once it's touched, that's when the clock starts. Buzzer go up, but the play doesn't end until the ball's dead.
I'm wondering if they're going to kick it away or if they're going to do an onside kick, is what I was bowling. It's a hard call.
It'd be interesting to see what they do. I think they'll kick it deep because they think they'll have a better chance of getting him down with the full field than a half field.
Yeah. Well, Barnes definitely has the leg to do it. So
yes, he's got a good leg. And here he goes from the 40-yard line. The ball's up, and it's pooched kick over the head of and goes out of bounds. So that'll be a penalty. So it goes out just at about the 37-yard line. So that's where they'll get the ball at the 38-yard line.
Ball only went about 23 yards before it went out of bounds.
It won't be at the 35. It'll be at the 38. Maybe I didn't see where it landed right. 35-yard line.
Okay.
There's 3 options they can take. They can have it re-kicked, take it at the 35, or take it where it went out of bounds. Like on that kind of a kick, a short kick like that, if it goes out before the 35, they would have taken it at the 38. But they get it at the 35-yard line. And I think this is going to be a deep one. They got a prevent defense. Ridge has a prevent defense, 4 men deep, 5 men deep, and it's going deep. It's going to be a jump ball. And it goes down and incomplete.
Parker Scholes on the defense at number 3.
That's Smaley.
Luke Smaley fought for the ball, and it falls incomplete. And that wraps up the first half action here in Preston. Preston High School football on the air. It is the Canyon Ridge Riverhawks 12, the Preston Indians 7 as we go into halftime. And we'll be back in a couple of minutes and talk a little bit about homecoming and some of the other things we've observed here in the first half. I'm Val Cook alongside John Slaughter, and we'll be back in just a couple of moments. You're listening to Preston High School football on MyLocalRadio.com.
In addition to local information and the best live coverage of local sports, you can stream music 24/7 at MyLocalRadio.com. Log on and choose the music you like best. Classic or modern country, indie, adult contemporary, or classic rock. Stream it live through your computer or cell phone. Listen to the music you want and don't miss the information you need. Like us on Facebook and visit MyLocalRadio.com today. As the seasons change, it's a good time to take a close look at your car and truck tires. Check the tread and look for signs of uneven wear. If you have a question, stop by Ron Keller Tire and have one of the tire experts take a look. If you need new tires to get you safely through, they'll help you select the right tires for your vehicle and driving style. With a huge inventory from several manufacturers, Ron Keller Tire can care for your tire needs at a price that's right. You can trust all your tire needs to Ron Keller Tire in Preston and North Logan.
Health West is a nationally recognized community health center that provides patient-centered health care for everyone. From From newborn to complicated care, Health West is always accepting new patients in Medicaid, Medicare, insured, and even if you don't have insurance. Available in 8 locations throughout Southeast Idaho. Call 208-852-3200 for an appointment in Preston. Health West, empowering our patients and communities by providing quality, affordable health care.
If you're doing some cleanup work around the yard, the house, the garage, or the farm, remember, you can turn scrap metal into cash when you take that metal to Idaho Salvage and Metal in Preston. They pay top dollar for aluminum cans, aluminum window and door frames, brass and steel. They take junk cars and trucks, farm equipment, and industrial gear. So rather than taking that stuff to the landfill, park it on the scales at Idaho Salvage and Metal on West Oneida in Preston.
And we are back. It is halftime here at Preston High School with the Preston Indians trailing the Canyon Ridge Riverhawks by a score of 7-12 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, and it was a last-second effort that put that lead on the board for the Riverhawks.
Yeah, Preston scored early in the first quarter. I didn't write the time down, but they scored early in the first quarter, and it was a good. Preston played well the first half, and then Riverhawks scored at just into the second half, and then they got the lucky. It was actually a very good play, good throw by the quarterback Barnes to the end zone with 1.6 seconds left on the clock to give the Riverhawks the lead. But Preston led most of the way through the first half.
Through the first half on a missed extra point. In fact, the Riverhawks have not made an extra point on their 2 touchdowns. They did not put an extra point up on the kick on the first touchdown. They tried for 2 on the second touchdown, and that didn't go in either. So we're at halftime here, watching the Spirit Squad, the Cheer Squad, the Flag Twirlers, and the band perform.
You know, the band hasn't been a very large band, but for a small band, they do a very good job.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
So, it's good to watch the halftime.
It is. Looks like the trucks are getting ready to bring the royalty into the halftime. It's going to be an extended halftime here at Preston High School tonight, as we're doing the culmination of the high school homecoming week.
It gives us an opportunity to honor our sponsors and get them on the air a little bit too. But we're glad to have it and talk football in the first half. As I say, Preston has done a great job. I think coaches are going to be happy basically in the second half, except for a couple of defensive plays that put them in the hole.
Yes, yeah. I think all in all, Coach Thorson he's questioning some of the calls, but he was. I'm very impressed with him.
Yes, he's done a good job. He's questioning calls that need to be questioned.
Exactly. And that's what I'm trying to say.
It's not trying to override the officials or anything, but he's doing a very good job. He's got control of the game. His offensive coordinator's calling great plays. They've done a great job. Great job in the first half.
He really has. Well, fireworks for homecoming in Preston. That's what you're hearing in the background. No, we're not under attack. No. It's fireworks.
No, we're still standing. We're sitting.
There you go.
So that's good. So anyway, you're going to go to a sponsor here?
Yeah, we'll take a break, but I'd just like to thank all of our sponsors. Ron Keller Tire, a proud sponsor of Preston football. Valley Implement Company is a sponsor of the fourth quarter, will be for every game the rest of this year. Preston Auto Parts, your CarQuest store, sponsors the first quarter of every football game. And our main sponsors are Lewiston State Bank, Franklin County Medical Center, and MyLocalRadio.com. Now, we have been out talking to business owners in the community for the last couple of weeks as we've been putting all of this together, and meaning the radio station and the sports broadcasts. For those of you who might not know, maybe joined us a little bit late, my name is Val Cook, and I did buy the radio station. I bought KACH from Alan White, who retired, and the FCC approved that sale 1 week before the first football game, and it made us really scramble to put together what we were trying to do, and unfortunately we missed the first 2 weeks of football. We don't intend on missing any more football. We'll be bringing it to you either on the radio at KACH watch at 1340 AM or 105.5 FM, or we'll have it for you live right here on the video stream at mylocalradio.com. So we're going to make sure you get the rest of the action coming your way.
And we appreciate Richard over at West Side tonight. He's on the radio, letting them know that we are live here on mylocalradio.com. And so if you've switched over, we appreciate you and have you come and listen to us and to enjoy the game. And a good game it has been, Val, and so good first half.
Valerie Carter, the freshman attendant, being introduced. Addie Moser, the sophomore attendant.
Now this is about homecoming. One thing. Oh, have you got the
homecoming?
Are we on the air?
We're on the air.
Sorry, I wasn't watching the monitor. But anyway, you know, it's hard on homecoming because a lot of the football players are involved in the homecoming royalties, whether they're escorting or whatever, and so they miss part of the coaches' talks at halftime. But you know, it's nice to see these young men appreciate what they have in their school. These young ladies are well worth the attention.
Wes Talbot and Sage Keller, the king and queen. So now they've introduced the king and queen and the attendants. Let's take a break. Let's do it. We're at halftime where the Preston Indians are 5 points down to the Canyon Ridge Riverhawks. It's 7-12 in favor of the Riverhawks, and we're at halftime. We'll be back with more for you after a couple of minutes. You're listening to Preston High School football on mylocalradio.com.
If you're in the empty nester stage of life, preparing for retirement, or considering downsizing, let me suggest you consider Blue Sage Park as your new home.
This all-new community for over 55 active adults is now under construction by Ralph's Construction, the builders of many fine custom homes in Franklin County. That same quality is going into the new homes at Blue Sage Park.
Choose from 3 plans, each with over 1,400 square feet of living space on one level, with a 2 or 3 car garage, 2 bedrooms, and lots of special features. These beautiful new 2-bedroom homes include large marble showers, vaulted ceilings, gas fireplaces, a park and green space for family fun, and large closets with custom organizers. Larry and Cody Ralphs are building this community for the over 55 age group with no steps, no maintenance, and a beautiful home that you own.
The first model is nearing completion, and you'll soon be able to see it for yourself. Blue Sage Park, now being built for your future at 3rd East and 3rd North in Preston.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
In business for almost 70 years, Valley Implement has been serving customers with integrity, personalized service, and accountability for generations. Their mission is to contribute to agriculture and the agricultural way of life. When it comes to irrigation, equipment, attachments, parts and service, and precision farming, Valley Implement in Preston is here to work for you. Visit them today, 213 West 8th North, Preston. Valley Implement, all things agriculture.
Are you looking for a better interest rate on your bank accounts or checking account? Then Lewiston State Bank has the answer for you. This is Robert Stevenson, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high interest rate on the first $25,000. This rate is even higher than most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Logan branch on 3rd South in Maine, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
Since 1958, when the farmers of Franklin County rolled equipment into the fields for harvest, most of them were rolling on Ron Keller tires because Keller Tire has the right tires for tractors, combines, swathers, bale wagons, and the trucks that haul hay and grain to market or storage facilities. To keep that equipment rolling during the busy harvest season, Ron Keller Tire also has a fleet of service trucks that make repairs in-field to minimize downtime. Best wishes for a safe and productive harvest from Ron Keller Tires in Preston and North Logan.
And we welcome you back to halftime here at Preston High School in Preston, Idaho on mylocalradio.com. Videos, or not video streaming, but you're streaming the audio today. You're getting our bird's eye view of what's going on. I'm Val Cook alongside John Slaughter, bringing you the play-by-play, and we appreciate you tuning in and joining us. If Preston football is not going to be on the radio, it will be on our website for the rest of the season at mylocalradio.com, so you can find us one place or another as we continue. And it's quite the schedule still to come for the Preston Indians. They have this non-conference game they're playing tonight. By the way, it's 12-7 in favor of the Canyon Ridge Riverhawks here at halftime. And these two teams will play a common team in Bonneville coming up in just a couple of weeks. Now, last week, Bonneville defeated these Riverhawks by a score of 26-20. And so we're kind of looking at this game to measure to see how the Preston Indians will stand up against Bonneville when they go to Idaho Falls in 2 weeks. But in between now and then, they got a second half of game to play here. And then next week, they will travel to Pocatello, where they will take on Century High School.
Yes, and that will be a tough test for them. Century's doing very well this year.
It should be a fun game, though. It's other than the fact that it's on the road. But Pocatello's not that far.
No.
Just a hop, skip, and a jump. Then they're back on the road on the 21st. 2 weeks from tonight, they will be up at Bonneville in Idaho Falls. That's a little bit longer of a jump.
Yep.
Then they're home with Minico out of Rupert. They'll be coming down to Preston for the last game in September on the 28th. And moving into October, 3 games, 1 at Burley, and the final 2 games here in Preston on the 12th of October. Pocatello will be in town on the 19th. Snake River from Blackfoot will be down here in Preston. So still a long ways to go for a football team that had 94 people on their roster at the start of the season. Amazing. 94
people, plus we're seeing some improvement. This is their 3rd game. They're starting to gel a little bit. They're starting to understand the plays and what they're up against. I've been impressed with Preston today a little bit. We may not be in the lead right now, but just a few plays difference is all it is. One play in the last part of the second half there with 1 minute or 1 second to go in the game, and they make a touchdown. But it's been a back and forth seesaw all night long. So
they're playing. Ty Hyde, the quarterback, is playing out of the shotgun. I have not seen him up under center one time that I could remember.
Yeah, he's been up there a couple of times.
Very few.
Yeah, very few. But yeah, just when he, a couple of handoffs to Peck and to Thomas.
Yeah.
Or Andrews.
But anyway, out of the shotgun, a lot of passing plays in this new Preston offense under new coach Thurston, and I can see some timing issues between the passer and the receivers.
Yes.
And I can see a couple of the receivers that are getting that down. And as we progress through this season, those timing issues are going to get tighter and tighter and tighter.
Yes.
And it's going to be a good thing.
Yes, it'll be good. I think they're going to progress all year long. We may not come on top every time, but we're going to win some ball games this year. My feeling is we're going to do well, and we're still in this game. We're not giving up on this game at all.
No, I will be shocked if they lose, to tell you the truth, and I probably shouldn't say that on the broadcast, but that's how good they're played.
Yes,
like you just mentioned, we're only a couple of plays different where the Indians would be on top at this point.
I wish I'd have kept some sheets from last year, to mark my yardage and different things. But I really think Preston has outplayed them in yardage. I think we have more passing and more rushing yards than Idaho Falls or
Canyon Ridge.
Canyon Ridge.
Yeah. Yeah, I would dare say that too, just from the feel as we sit here, beside the field. It seems to me that Preston definitely had control of the ball for a much longer time than Canyon Ridge had possession.
Yes. And we're moving the ball well. Both teams actually did. The Canyon Ridge moved at that last possession.
Yes.
They were able to move it. A couple of big runs and that long pass into the end zone is what did it for them. And Preston, I think, may have thought they had the lead going into the first half and kind of bent back just a little bit.
Yeah.
But still playing well.
Well, we have 4 minutes left in this extended halftime. It is homecoming here in Preston. The score is 12-7 in favor of the Canyon Ridge Riverhawks, who are visiting from Idaho Falls tonight here in Preston, Idaho. We'll take another quick break. Be back for the second half kickoff here in just a couple of minutes. I want to thank our sponsors again. They include Lewiston State Bank, Franklin County Medical Center, MyLocalRadio.com, Ron Keller Tire, Valley Implement, and Preston Auto Parts, your CarQuest store here in Preston. Thank you to all of those. And if you own a business and you would like to be affiliated with Preston High School and our broadcasts on MyLocalRadio.com and also on KACH Radio 1340 or 105.5 FM, then go ahead and give us a call and we'll make arrangements. So like I said, we've been out visiting with a lot of the business owners, but we certainly haven't had time to get out and see everybody, so don't think we're overlooking you. Just go ahead and reach out to us, and we'll make sure that you can become part of these broadcasts too. We appreciate you very much. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. You're listening to Preston High School football action right here on MyLocalRadio.com.
As one of the region's most visited websites, MyLocalRadio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on MyLocalRadio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit MyLocalRadio.com today to stream it all live.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
So I'm a typical banking customer.
And I'm a nearby ATM.
And I'm taking $20 out of my account.
And I'll process that $20 and take back $4.
Why do machines designed to give us money end up taking it right back? Introducing Kasasa, the free account that pays refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find a free Kasasa checking account near you, search KASASA.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCUA.
When you see that big green dinosaur, whether at your favorite gas station or convenience store on the side of a delivery truck, you know quality Sinclair products are available there from Hall Oil Company. Hall Oil is a family-owned and operated business that's been serving folks in Cache Valley since 1947. They're your local fuel and oil broker with a low-price guarantee. Another guarantee that's been really important this winter is that when you fill your fuel tanks with premium winter diesel fuel from Hall Oil, it's guaranteed not to gel, even when the temperature drops below zero. It's the no-gel guarantee from Hall Oil Company.
Do you like earning interest on your money? If so, Lewiston State Bank has the account for you. This is Shelley Austin, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high rate of interest on the first $25,000. The rate is even higher than that of most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Tree Mountain branch, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
And we're coming back to the start of the second half here at Preston High School, where Preston is trailing the Canyon Ridge Riverhawks by a score of 7-12. And it looks like the quarterback for Canyon Ridge out practicing his long passes, standing at the 35 and passing into the end zone as both teams finish warming up as they came out of the locker room. Now Preston taking the field. Remember they deferred, so they will be receiving.
And Canyon Ridge gets the position on the field first, so they chose to put their backs to the clock, so they'll have the clock in the fourth quarter. So that's one of the reasons you see a lot of teams that'll take the ball first possession because they want the clock at the end of the game if they feel it's going to be close.
Well, the way they used the clock at the end of the second quarter to drive, they were 56 seconds out and 58 yards out. And within 56 yards, they made it work for them.
They spiked the ball a couple times and was able to control the ball and the clock. So that's one of the advantages. But Preston will receive the ball. We have Andrew Iverson and Scotty Dunn deep in the Preston territory. They're down around the 5, 7, 8 yard line. And it'll be Barnes kicking for Canyon Ridge for the Riverhawks. And there's the kick. Preston's up. Kick is high and deep. Andrew Iverson picks it up at the 10, gets out to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, breaks the tackle, keeps going out to the 40-yard line. Great run, and that was that was just pure motivation on his part and desire on his part to keep that, but he had 2 or 3 players on him.
Ran it right up the sideline, picked it up off a short hop at the 10, and brought down at the 40, so a 30-yard return on the opening kickoff of second half.
Okay, Ty Hyde will be the quarterback, still in the slot. He's in the thing, gives it to Peck. Peck goes up the middle, gain of about 6, maybe 7, push back. So he'll get about 7.
And there's
it looks like we have a fumble, and Riverhawks have recovered.
Yeah, the ref just said it. Riverhawks.
So that's the first turnover of the game, Val. I'm sorry.
That is, yeah.
First turnover of the game, and the Riverhawks will get the ball on the Preston 45-yard line.
He was being swarmed by several of the Riverhawks, and you really couldn't see the play. You just saw all of the bodies around the ball. So whether they knocked it out or stripped it out or whatever it is, the Riverhawks came up with it, the refs agreed, and it's Riverhawks ball.
Correct. So Aaron Barnes is the quarterback. They're in the wing formation, straight up the middle, gain of about, he's up and stopped about 3 yard, maybe 4 yard gain.
That was an interesting lineup. I mean, they just kind of formed a circle around their quarterback. He took the ball and just pushed forward.
Yeah, it was student body straight up the middle, quarterback keep all the way, I think. So Preston, that was almost the same play. Preston won, only they put people out to decoy out on the wings.
They're doing the same thing.
Yep, they're still in the double wing offense. Pitch back to, I didn't see who got the ball. It's number 5, Bam, I think.
Yeah.
Bam Kondraki, the ball carrier. So he's got about a yard to go, 3rd and 1.
About an 7-yard gain.
3rd and 1. It looks like they're just going to try pushing the ball straight up the middle on Preston until they can spread them out. It's a fumble. Jumped on by Preston as Andrew Iverson saw the ball go over the receiver's or the back's head, and he just dove on it.
They turned around and tried to flip that ball backwards to the back that went over the back's head, and Iverson was just able to get around there quicker than the back was to recover the ball. So the ball goes right back to Preston.
As Riverhawks were bunched into the double wing offense, Iverson was out on the edge, and he was untouched to the thing, and there was a bad snap by the center as it went over the head of the quarterback. Preston with the ball back at the 45-yard line. We had a man round, almost had 12 men on the field. Ty Hyde to the shotgun, hands into Peck in the middle of the line, goes up the middle again, and he's stopped at the 48-yard line. So gain of 3.
That was the same play that they ran when he fumbled the ball in the last possession.
You know, I think that's one of the good things about Coach Thorson is that he likes to encourage these kids. You know, if they make a mistake, if they have a fumble, he'll go right back to them.
Yeah.
You know what? You're a good ball player. We'll stay with you. Okay, single wings out. Oh, Andrew Iverson with the ball. Gets the ball as he was in motion. Turns up off on the left side.
Who carried that?
Oh, that was not
Number
Iverson.
10.
That was 10. That was Garrett Ward
carrying the ball.
So Iverson is 30, and I just thought I saw 30 instead of 10. So
Ward came in motion.
Yeah, Ward came in motion, got the ball. So a gain of about 4, maybe 3. 3rd and 3. Hyde with the ball, and he's caught in. He handed off to Peck.
And
no, it wasn't Peck. I apologize. Yeah, it was Andrew Iverson. And he's with no gain. 4th and 5, 4th and 4, loss of about a yard. So it'll be 4th down. Looks like they're going to go for it. They're not going to punt it away. So we've got Ty Hyde in the shotgun. Trips, wings, doubles out to the right, doubles out to the left. Oh, and he's going to be just short. It was a pass over to the middle to, let me see who we got there.
Number 10.
That was Garrett Ward.
Garrett Ward.
Just short of the first down, so the ball will go over on downs. And Riverhawks will have good field position on the 48-yard line of
their own 48-yard line.
Yeah, their own 48-yard line.
Yeah, they needed 4 yards. They only got 2, so now they have an equipment problem. So
they stopped the clock for equipment. Well, he'll have to go off because he takes his helmet off, so he has to go off the field.
That's Weston Kasdorf,
and
who had the equipment problems.
In for him is number 54.
That's Jet Perez.
Jet Perez. So they're still in the same formation. They're using that double wing formation. One in the backfield. Fakes the handoff 25. Caught in the backfield. Number 29 was caught in the backfield. Well read by Hudson Nelson. Stops him for a loss of about 3. So
exactly the right place where they needed to be.
2nd and 13 for the Riverhawks. They're jumping on this double wing here now. We got Eastman, the quarterback, run up the middle. He's wide open. He breaks a tackle and goes down at the 46-yard line of Preston. Excuse me, that'll be 6. 3rd down and about 5.
Bam Kondracki took the handoff, found a hole in the middle, and wasn't stopped for 6 yards. Actually, 8 or 9 yards.
Both teams are doing quick offense. They're no huddles. They go right up and go right to the ball. They get up and find it. Pass in the middle. It's overthrown. Penalty flag. Roughing the passer is going to be called against Preston.
Ty Hyde.
I think that's by Ty Hyde. Roughing the passer by Ty Hyde.
Yeah, he had released that pass 2 or 3 yards before Hyde hit him. So
yeah,
there was plenty of room to pull up and stop.
So that'll give them an automatic 1st down.
You can tell Hyde is pretty disgusted.
That'll be about the 35-yard line. No, maybe about the 30-yard line. It'll take it to about the 30-yard line. Maybe the 35-yard line.
Whatever it is, it's a 1st down.
It's an automatic 1st down. 34-yard line of Preston. That kind of hurt us a little bit.
That is not the way to win ball games.
Yeah, that official timeout clock was not started. He didn't wind the clock. The official did not wind the clock, so Bam in the middle, goes up the middle, breaks a couple of tackles, gains about 9. Gets about 8 yards. Well, they're only going to give him 7.
Aaron Barnes playing out of the fullback slot helped open up that hole through the interior line. He had a key block that broke him for probably another 2 yards beyond where he would have gone if he had been carrying by himself.
Okay, it looks like the Riverhawks are starting to spread it out a little bit. They've got 29 takes the ball on the snap, gets through the line, keeps running and falls on his own at the 15, 14-yard line.
That was M.J. Brooks.
M.J. Brooks with the run. He took the ball from the snaps. That's the first time he's taken the ball from the snap.
They were lined up in the backfield, and they were lined up in
the shotgun.
In the shotgun, thank you. And it looks like instead of going to the quarterback, they misdirected the alpha sender, and he just picked it out of the air. There he is again.
Yep, M.J. Brooks with the ball. He gets another good run, gain of about 8 or 9. So he's down to about the 5-yard line. It's going to be real close to a first and goal. Oh, he's going to be just short, about a yard short. So it'll be 2nd and 1 to the 4-yard line. 2nd and 2, maybe. So they're just going to this power run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. That power run, that double wing's working for him.
It is.
Preston hasn't practiced playing it.
They just keep going up the
against
left side of that line out of that power formation.
And that touchdown was by number 30. I can't see his number here. He's off the field, 30. By number 30.
That would be Ramber. Avery
Ramber. Touchdown. They're going to go for 2 here because they've missed 2 extra points. Ball's up, it's thrown to the corner, and it's knocked down. No flags. Again, the extra point is no good.
So, with 6:49 left in the third quarter, the score on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard is Canyon Ridge 18, Preston 7. Back in a moment, you're listening to Preston High School football on MyLocalRadio.com.
In addition to local information and the best live coverage of local sports, you can stream music 24/7 at MyLocalRadio.com. Log on and choose the music you like best. Classic or modern country, indie, adult contemporary, or classic rock, stream it live through your computer or cell phone. Listen to the music you want and don't miss the information you need. Like us on Facebook and visit MyLocalRadio.com today.
Well, the coaches for Canyon Ridge definitely saw something, made some adjustments at halftime, and they have just been powering the ball right up the middle of the line. And first possession of the second half scored another touchdown, 18-7 in favor of the Riverhawks over the Indians as the Riverhawks are set to kick off.
Okay, Andrew Iverson deep and Scotty Dunn back deep. Oh, and the kicker just pulled a muscle on his leg as he stepped back. That's Barnes. Let's see what happens when he goes up. He's going to limp to the ball. I bet I seen him pull that. Here we go. Kicks out. It's a deep kick. That's a good kick. You should do that all the time. It's going to go, taking up the goal line, just in front of the goal line. Gets a break, hits to the outside, wide open, running down the sideline, and is caught at the 40-yard line. A 40-yard return by Scotty Dunn brings the Indians out in good field position out to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 40, 6:39 to go in the third quarter.
An excellent run. He picked it up off of one hop down at the goal line, took off to the right side of the field, or the left side, his left side of the field, and 40 yards later was surrounded by a couple of the Riverhawks and brought down.
Looks like we're going to open this up a little bit. Got twins to the right, twins to the left. Peck in the backfield, looks to block, pump, fakes, short, throw short. It's given to...
That's Hanson.
Yeah.
No,
Brock Fewett.
Yeah.
Brock Fewett with the catch, with the reception of a 5-yard gain. So he looked like he was going to go deep. He pumped, faked the deep throw, and then threw it just off to the left to Brock Freelet. Ty Dunn in the backfield, one single man, twins to the right. Peck goes in motion, goes out to Ward. Ward gets the first down, stays on his feet, and goes to the 45-yard line of the Riverhawks.
About a 9-yard
pitch and run by Ward.
9-yard pickup. It was a beautiful run. He broke one tackle at about the 5-yard line, which would have been the first down marker, able to go for another 4 yards before he fell. Moved the stakes.
Okay, we've got Scotty Dunn to the left and Smaley to the right. 2 men in the slot, hands off to Andrew Iverson. He goes straight up the middle for a gain of about 4, maybe 3. 3, maybe 4. So it'll be 2nd down and 7.
I love the way Preston is spreading the field.
They are. They're mixing up their plays.
Exactly.
Runs and play and passes.
Long passes, short passes, runs. People in motion. It's a fun game to watch.
Ty, the quarterback, and Iverson to the left. Throws out short to Ward again. Garrett Ward with another gain of about 5. So it's going to be 3rd and short. With 4:56 to play in the 3rd. Clock running. Okay, they go in same formation. Only Peck in the backfield.
Twins
to the right, twins to the left. And a good run by Peck, and he gets loose. He goes up to the right side and goes down to about the 13-yard line. Nice run by Peck, and a great block by the line. Riley.
Whoever's over on that right side of the line, the end of that line.
That was Riley Parker. Riley Parker made a great block as he went to the right and just opened up a big hole for Peck. Peck's now on the right side of Ty. Ty throws it out to the flat, and it's missed. Threw just a little bit short for Isaiah Smith. It was a great effort, but just a little bit short. So only 2nd down and 10 from the 13-yard line. So they can get a first down at the 3-yard line. Touchdown is 13 yards away. And Ty Hyde back at quarterback in the shotgun again, which he seems to be very comfortable there with Andrew Iverson in the backfield. Gets up, hands to Andrew. Andrew takes to the left, cuts left, stays up. It's hard to come down. Only gain of about 2, maybe 1 or 2.
3 of the Riverhawks had to hit him before he went down. And every one of them hit him pretty hard.
Yeah, it was a tough run. They had that one well read by Andrew Iverson. Ty looks for the signal to come in from the sideline. We got trips to the left, single to the right. Andrew Iverson's in the backfield. Looks like a pass over the middle. He throws short, goes to the end zone, and it's missed. It was for Scotty Dunn, but he cut in and Ty Hyde threw to the outside, so it was well off the mark. I think it was a miscommunication there on the receiving part.
That's exactly what it looked like. One or the other was thinking the play went the wrong direction.
Yeah, so here's a decision. Do we go for 3, which puts us 10 to 18 and down by one possession, or they're going to go for a field goal?
They're going for the field goal.
Scotty Dunn to kick. Scotty's foot's up, and it looks good from here. It's no good.
No. I thought that went through.
I did too.
Looked good, but the refs were right there.
Of course, my age, my eyes, the further away, I don't know, usually the further away, the better I see, but anyway, the point was the field goal was missed, so Riverhawks takes over at the 13-yard line, be 1st and 10 in the Riverhawks side of the field.
3:22 left in 3rd quarter action. It's 18-7 in favor of the Riverhawks. Riverhawks take control.
And they're going to stick with the double wing formation. He's back, throws it into the middle, caught from behind by Andrew Iverson. And there's a flag.
That came down late. I wonder what it was.
Yeah, that flag. No, they're saying that there was 11 men. They're saying there was 12 men on the defense, but he's recounting. They're going to wave it off. There is only 11 men out there.
I was wondering why that flag came in so late.
He must have had a finger hiding somewhere or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, Riverhawks takes the ball. They're second and about 11. They lost about a yard on that one. Pitches up to Eastman. Eastman hits his man to the side. It's number 29. We've called his number a number of times. I got to look at the program. MJ Brooks, who has been very active here in the third quarter.
Isaiah brought him down after about a 4-yard gain.
And there's about a 1.5 foot size difference in that matchup. But Isaiah's a tough little kid. He can really, he's a great athlete. He really is. He can play basketball. He can play baseball. He's a good athlete. Eastman back to throw again, hits up MJ Brooks again, and Isaiah again stops. Isaiah stops him and pulls him back. He's short of the first down, and it'll be 4th down and 6 for the Riverhawks. Scotty Dunn goes back deep. Think a fake punt here? I always question that when they're running the ball so well.
Yes.
So Scotty's back, but illegal substitution.
Just too late coming in?
Yeah, too late. He has to be in the huddle. If a man comes in, he has to go to the huddle. There's no huddle there. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty. That'll move them back to about 4th and 10.
I noticed they pulled one, and Preston pulled one of their interior linemen, and Hyde, Ty Hyde has gone in. I wonder if they're going to try and get some penetration and get this block.
Try to get a block if they can get some penetration here. Scotty Dunn deep. Oh, it's a short kick off the side of the foot. Bounces at the 30, 25-yard. Picked up by Smith. And it's a touchdown. That was by Luke Smaley, who picked the ball up on the punt and ran it in untouched. What a great play by Smaley. Heads up. He was in position to get the ball and run.
That ball went off the side of the foot of the punter. It went in the air real high, came down about 15 yards from where it was punted, and there was an open lane. Smaley picked it up in stride off of one bounce and had an open wedge all the way into the corner of the end zone. Beautifully, played beautifully.
Preston's going to take a timeout here. They trail 13-18, 1:35 to go in the third quarter.
Okay.
And Preston, we'll be right back.
13-18 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. It is the Riverhawks in command with 1:35 left on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. You're listening to Preston High School football on MyLocalRadio.com.
As the seasons change, it's a good time to take a close look at your car and truck tires. Check the tread and look for signs of uneven wear. If you have a question, stop by Ron Keller Tire and have one of the tire experts take a look. If you need new tires to get you safely through, they'll help you select the right tires for your vehicle and driving style. With a huge inventory from several manufacturers, Ron Keller Tire can care for your tire needs at a price that's right. You can trust all your tire needs to Ron Keller Tire in Preston and North Logan.
What a beautiful play by special teams. The punt went in the air off the side of the foot into an area of the field that nobody was in until Schmeile came across from his position in the near back position on the punt, back to receive if it was a short one. Well, it was short. He picked it off the one hop, and now they're lining up for the extra point after the touchdown.
They're going to go for 2 here because that'll put them within a field goal. They're down by 5. Run it in. And it's caught. He faked it, the throw to Smaley, and then threw it over the top to Ward, and Ward was able to come down with it with that. So that puts it 15-18, so within a field goal.
He showed a lot of poise, and he just waited for those guys to get into the end zone. His first choice was very well covered, and he held the ball back. He faked the pass, held the ball back, and all of a sudden, 10 yards away, back deep in the end zone, Ward came open, and he saw him and just kind of lobbed it in. I mean, anybody could have caught that pass. That
exactly.
was beautiful.
Well, the thing of it is, he didn't have that much pressure. But like you said, he had great posture. Waited for someone to come open. Saw Ward in the back of the end zone. Boom, got him. 7 points. 2 points. A 2-point conversion.
Preston has a good football team this year.
Yeah, Hyde's going to go up. It's going to be some good experience for him. All right. Andrew Iverson to kick. The ball's up, and it's going. It's deep. Catches at the 15, 14-yard line by Bam Kondecki, and he gets out to the 49-yard line. So a good run back by him from taking it from the 14 to the 49.
Well, one thing about Bam Kondecki, nobody's going to bring him down by themselves. That guy can run. He can break some tackles.
He's got good will. He's a great athlete. He catches the ball. He's kind of a utility player for him. He's done just about everything tonight.
Yeah.
He's run the ball. He's caught the ball. He's
lined up
return punts.
Yeah.
Okay, double wing again for the Riverhawks. Eastman hands into the middle. No gain. What gain of about a yard for
the short yard.
Yeah, for the Riverhawks.
That ball was almost stripped out, but I didn't see who had it, but he grabbed onto that ball and almost stripped the ball out of it.
Yeah, we've got some that defensive line. They've been working both sides of the ball for the most part on most of them. They just need to keep pushing, keep fighting, because they've got a lot of game left. Yep. 53 seconds to go in the third quarter. Okay, we got wide outs, one to the right, one to the left. Looks like a pass, goes up in the air, he's going deep. He turns around, and it's out of the fingertips of the intended receiver, number 3.
Parker Scholes was the intended receiver, and very, very well covered.
Yeah. Parker Scholes almost had that. He was well defended by
Scotty Dunn.
Yeah,
number 2.
Scotty Dunn, and but that could have been 6 had he had caught that.
Yes.
It was right off his fingers. He's got gloves on. I guess he didn't put his stickum on him.
I don't think Scotty realized the ball was coming his direction, because
he turned late.
He turned late, and when he realized the ball was coming, he turned on the burners a little bit.
Okay, we got trips to the right, left. Let's pitch out to MJ Brooks. Brooks is caught at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a half-yard gain. Depends on where they mark the ball. They're going to mark it right at the line. So it'll be 4th and 9.
4th and a long 9.
4th and 9.
Yeah.
So for the Riverhawks. It's been interesting to watch them tonight, Val. They've had so many people in the quarterback position that has done things. They've switched things up. So they've even had their Eastman taking snaps back and not taking the ball, but then they hand it off to him. So, I mean, they're using their players quite a bit. We've got a timeout, and it looks like it was taken by Preston.
No, it was the end of the quarter.
Oh, end of the quarter.
So we're going to be back in 30 seconds. At the end of 3, it is Preston 15. It is Canyon Ridge 18. We'll be back with fourth quarter action being brought to you by Valley Implement right here on MyLocalRadio.com.
In business for almost 70 years, Valley Implement has been serving customers with integrity, personalized service, and accountability for generations. Their mission is to contribute to agriculture and the agricultural way of life. When it comes to irrigation, equipment, attachments, parts and service, and precision farming, Valley Implement in Preston is here to work for you. Visit them today, 213 West 8th North, Preston. Valley Implement, all things agriculture.
And we are back to start the fourth quarter action as Preston is down by 3, 18-15 here on homecoming night for Preston Indians. And the Riverhawks with the ball.
The Riverhawks are back. They've got fourth. They're not going to punt. They're going to try and go for it. Eastman's back to pass. He throws deep. way deep, way overhead. He's got a man there, and it is no good. I couldn't. I thought he caught it, but they were falling away from him, so I couldn't see. But I thought it was caught.
It kind of looked like he got caught, but if he did catch it, the ground knocked it out because it didn't bounce until he was on the ground. So he definitely didn't have control of it if he did catch it.
Yeah.
But it was that close.
So the Indians will have great field position at the 50-yard line. So you can call it Indians 50 or you can call it Riverhawks 50, but it's at the 50-yard line. So 50 yards to go for the Indians for pay dirt. And we have Ty Hyde spreading out his offense. Got trips to the left, single to the right, Peck in the backfield. Smaley on the left, short pass to Smaley. He's going deep. He's going deep. Can Smaley get under the ball? He cannot. It was just overthrown a little bit. Smaley was bumped off the line of scrimmage, slowed him down just a little bit, and the rush was on, and Ty Hyde had to throw, so it was overthrown just a little bit to Smaley. But had that been a catch, now that would have been pay dirt.
Yeah, he was definitely on the other side of the defense.
He would have been paid off for that one. Well, we'll try it again here. Same formation, trips to the left, single to the right. Gordon Knapp here to the right, to the near side. It's handed off to Peck up the middle. He's got room, gets a block by Gordon. Snap, and he's off to the side and down to the 30-yard line. A 20-yard run by Peck, but a great block by Gordon Knapp, who was right there to pick off that defending his own man that was covering him, and give Peck room to run 20 yards for a first down.
Finally, Drake Rosas brought him down on the sidelines for Canyon Ridge.
And that was about an 18-yard run. I gave him just a little bit more yards than the referees did.
Well, I like that. Give him more next time, too.
We'll see if we can get him in the end zone. Okay. Andrew Iverson in the backfield. Ty Hyde gets it, pitches out. No, he keeps it. Goes around. He does pitch it to Andrew Iverson. Iverson's got room. He gets out the middle. He's still going. Goes down to the 5, down to the 3. What a run by Andrew Iverson as Ty Hyde faked the pitch to him, started running up, pitched out to him on the outside, and he was able to break 3 or 4 tackles down to the 3-yard line.
The end on the left side of the defensive line penetrated and went after the guy that was going to get the ball flipped off to
the pitch
out, and he ran past him, and when Hyde saw that and saw he was wide open again, he pitched it to him.
Ty Hyde's back to pass. He's going to keep it. He's going to go up the middle. He dives to the end zone, and touchdown by Ty Hyde as he leaped over the center, and he went airborne and went in for the touchdown. Well, I knew he could jump, but I didn't think he could swim. He dove over that like he was a swimmer. What a play by Ty Hyde.
His thighs were as high as the helmets on the opposing team. That's how high in the air he was. He was a whole torso above everybody as he flew over that line.
That puts Indians up. And the kick is good. Extra point is good by the Indians, so that puts them up by 4. 22-18 as
with 10:47 left to go in this game, the Indians are back on top, 22-18. This is Preston High School football on mylocalradio.com.
As the seasons change, it's a good time to take a close look at your car and truck tires. Check the tread and look for signs of uneven wear. If you have a question, stop by Ron Keller Tire and have one of the tire experts take a look. If you need new tires to get you safely through, they'll help you select the right tires for your vehicle and driving style. With a huge inventory from several manufacturers, Ron Keller Tire can care for your tire needs at a price that's right. You can trust all your tire needs to Ron Keller Tire in Preston and North Logan.
The diving touchdown by Ty Hyde puts the Indians back on top, 22-18 with 10:47 left, and it brings the momentum back to the Indians. Back to the time.
I'd call that a high dive.
There you go.
It's covered by touched, and Riverhawks recovered. Preston had a chance to recover that onside. It was a pooch kick, not quite an onside kick, but we had a chance to recover that, had it, and lost it. But Riverhawks Canyon Ridge was able to recover the ball.
It was definitely a scramble. All 22 players on the field were scrambling for that one.
It's got my blood pumping here now.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. It's good to see Preston play this well.
That momentum changer, Ty Hyde diving across the line for the touchdown. Yeah, everybody's excited in this stadium right now.
Double wing for the Riverhawks. Canyon Ridge gets it, hands it in to Blam, and he's been their horse all night long. He gets about 3. They'll give him about 3, close to 4. But he has been their workhorse for them tonight. I'll tell you, that Bam Kondike is really a good runner. He's tough young man. He's giving Preston all they can handle up that middle.
We should have kept stats. It'd be interesting to see how many times he's touched the ball. He's had it a lot.
Yeah, he's had a lot. Eastman under center. Eastman drops back. Oh, we got a false start by the Riverhawks, by Canyon Ridge. So that'll drop them, put them back 5 to about 2nd and 11.
Now they're going back 10.
Should only be a 5.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Should only be a 5-yard because it was a false start.
The refs kept walking back and back and back, and then they turned around and came forward. So.
That's a big umpire there. He's got big steps.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Canyon Ridge back up under center. Eastman's up under the center for Canyon Ridge. He drops back to pass, drops way deep, screen pass type. It's caught by number 10. Gets back 10 yards.
Jesse Hicks, the receiver for the Riverhawks.
Jesse Hicks.
Yep.
So we have 3rd and about 4 for Canyon Ridge. I'll tell you, their running game has been a challenge for the Indians tonight. This second half.
It has. I think that's the adjustment that the coaches saw at halftime.
Yep. So head back, hands into Bam again. He stopped at the line. Now he runs forward, short of the first down. Runs out to the 45 and drop back. So he'll gain about 2 yards on it. It'll be 4th and 2 with 8:58 to go in the 4th quarter.
Bam ran up, hit somebody at the line, knocked him back about a yard, and then he drove forward again to pick up those 2 or 3 yards before basically the whole Indian team converged on him and knocked him backwards.
Yeah, if you don't tackle him hard at first, then he's got a great second effort. So.
Yeah. And it looks like we have a timeout. We'll take one too with 8:43 left of this game. You're listening to the 4th quarter, the Valley Implement 4th quarter, as the Indians lead the Riverhawks 22-18. 8:43 left at the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. We're back in 30 with Preston High School football on MyLocalRadio.com.
Health West is a nationally recognized community health center that provides patient-centered health care for everyone. From newborn to complicated care, Health West is always accepting new patients in Medicaid, Medicare, insured, and even if you don't have insurance. Available in 8 locations throughout Southeast Idaho. Call 208-852-3200 for an appointment in Preston. Health West, empowering our patients and communities by providing quality, affordable health care.
And we're back to action.
Riverhawks is back up in the center. Gets a handoff, and he's stopped. What a great tackle by, I got to catch a number here. What a great tackle by Ty Hyde. Boy, he came in the middle, by a middle linebacker, and he stopped him cold. What a great effort by Ty Hyde.
Hit him just perfectly, took him shoulder in his waist and threw him backwards.
Well, we'll go back into action on the offense now. It was a great stop by the Indians. They're at the 45-yard line of the Riverhawks, so 45 yards away for a touchdown. And with 8:37 to go, 22-18 with the Indians on top. Hyde in the shotgun, Peck in the lone man in the backfield. Hands off to Peck, Peck goes up the middle, breaks on! He's on his way to the end zone! He will go all the way! End zone, touchdown,
touched it. He went through that line clean, and he was gone.
He was gone. That's right. He was right down that left side, and he actually broke out of the middle, went all the way to a touchdown. What a run by Caleb Peck.
45 yards to the house, and another 6 points on the board, and a 10-point lead now with an extra point attempt to come.
All right. Scotty to kick the field goal, the extra point, and it's good. That puts the Indians up by 11.
29-18 with 8:28 left in this game. You're listening to the...
by 10?
Yeah, it should have been 11.
I think it should be 29.
Yeah, I think so too. You're listening to the Valley Implement fourth quarter of action here in Preston High School.
As long as we stay ahead. There it is, 29.
Yeah, 29-18. 8:28 left to go in fourth quarter action, and the Preston Indians set to kick off. You can hear the crowd here tonight. They're loving what they're seeing at Preston High School.
We haven't seen this much electricity in a long time. It's a great night for football. Beautiful night. Preston on top. You can't feel any better than that.
And they're set to kick off. Refs say, okay, let it fly.
Andrew kicks the ball. It's up in the air. It's deep. It's going to drop him back. Taken by number 3. We get a name. He gets the tackle. Hit once, and we got a flag. By Parker Scholes. There's a flag. I'm not sure what's going on there.
I don't know. Number 54 for the Indians.
Jet Perez.
Yeah, and Chatterman.
Yeah.
Chatterman and Perez mixing it up a little bit, but that was after the flag. There was no flag thrown for that little mix-up, but
there is a flag.
But that was thrown before the altercation.
Yeah. So it was against Canyon Ridge. So Canyon Ridge will start from the 15-yard line after the kickoff. Would have been a fairly decent run back for him. Yeah. He'll start at the 15, first and 10, double wing formation. Eastman under center. Man in motion goes to 29 MJ Brooks. Brooks breaks a couple tackles. Fumble. No, they're going to say he's down.
Oh, okay.
They're going to say he's down. Brooks was down, hit his knee first, and then the ball came out. So he'll gain about 3.
Gain brings up second and 6.
Second and 6, gain of 4.
Clock still running, 7:50 left in the game.
Giving him a little more benefit. But it's second and 6. Double wing formation, shotgun. He goes to MJ Brooks in the shotgun, and he's tackled behind and dropped down. They'll give him forward possession, forward progress.
Jake Beckstead came in from the side of the line and just chased him until out of bounds and down. Big loss.
Exactly. Great pursuit by Beckstead as he was able to just send Brooks backwards. There was no forward gain, but they give him to where he got the ball and started backwards. So it'll be 3rd and 13 or 14. They're going to spread things out now. They got trips to the left, no one to the right.
This one's going
deep. Backfield. It's going deep. It's going deep. It's coming out. Nobody there. And overthrown. Pass intended for Parker Scholes, but it was way over his head. Great defensive play by Smaley there. Luke Smaley on the defending end of that. Kept his man from getting to the ball.
Quarterback held on to that just a split second too long if he would have released it just a little bit earlier.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to pump the ball away. Oh, and it's over his head, goes into the end zone. It could be a safety if they tackle him, and it will be a safety. That'll give the Indians 2 more points on the board.
2 more points. And that means Preston will receive a kickoff.
Yes,
here.
Preston will receive the kickoff on after the go ahead.
6:42 left in this fourth quarter, and it's been all Indians in the fourth quarter as the score is now 31-18. The Indians on top of the Riverhawks. It is exciting action we're seeing here tonight.
And they can either punt or free kick it from the 20-yard line.
This is the Valley Implement fourth quarter of our broadcast here on MyLocalRadio.com, one of our great sponsors. Thank them for helping us to make it possible to bring you Preston High football. MyLocalRadio.com.
I was so excited about the safety.
Yeah.
I'll wait and come back. I'll wait until we come back.
Oh, yeah. Okay, the Indians will get ready to line up like it was a regular kickoff, but the referees came out and says, no, you guys get up here, your front line is on the 30-yard line.
Right, so yeah, they'll free kick it. They can either free kick it or punt it from the 20-yard line. And so coaches are trying to get him to move up just in case it's onside or flop kick.
Now they're going to take a timeout. We're going to take one too. The Riverhawks took the timeout, so we'll take one too. With 6:42 left in this game, it is the Preston Indians 31, the Canyon Ridge Riverhawks 18 on the Valley Implement fourth quarter here on Preston High School football. We're MyLocalRadio.com.
As the seasons change, it's a good time to take a close look at your car and truck tires. Check the tread and look for signs of uneven wear. If you have a question, stop by Ron Keller Tire and have one of the tire experts take a look. If you need new tires to get you safely through, they'll help you select the right tires for your vehicle and driving style. With a huge inventory from several manufacturers, Ron Keller Tire can care for your tire needs at a price that's right. You can trust all your tire needs to Ron Keller Tire in Preston and North Logan.
Canyon Ridge is lining up to kick off after the safety.
Yeah, we got a free kick. They chose to tee it up. They could kick it or punt it. They feel deep. They feel better kicking it off. I don't think they'll go short. I think they'll try to kick it deep. They did. It's caught by Anderson. He takes it from the 41-yard line. Gets up, gets a break. He's got pay. He's got room to go. He keeps going down to the 25-yard line of so about a flip from the 41. That's 9 to the 20. About 35-yard run back.
35-yard run back. That kick netted Canyon Ridge 5 yards. They kicked off at the 20. They ran it back to the 25. So Indians will take over on Canyon Ridge's 25-yard line. A 5-yard kickoff.
Andrew Iverson, he's also been a great man for the Indians this year. He's been catching the ball, he's been running the ball, but that was a great run back. He's not afraid to take it and go.
You know, I think I just got a text. West Side final was West Side 8, MV, Marsh Valley.
Marsh Valley 6.
West Side beat them by 2.
That leaves West Side undefeated, so that's good for the Pirates on West Side. They're our good neighbors.
They sure put a hurt in the Rebels last week out of Randolph, Utah.
And
Rebels.
They're our good neighbors, but let me tell you that when they play us in sports, they're rivalries.
Oh, yeah.
Ty Hyde with the ball as a keeper, goes up the right side, gain about 4, maybe 5.
Just because you're rivals doesn't mean you can't be friends.
That's true. That's true. You know, that's the whole thing about sports, I think, Val, is one of the things that brings these characters from boys to men is they learn to play hard, but can be friends after.
Yeah.
And look at professional. That's one of the things. You know, they'll back each other up. They've got each other's back.
Yeah.
But boy, when they're on the field, they go at each other. Ty Hyde back to receive the ball in the shotgun. Peck to the right. trips to the right, single man to the left, gets it. Peck gets the ball up the middle. He's tackled hard. Yeah, I don't know what the flag was. The referee, I'm not sure. It looks like a hold. Well, it looks like a hold.
Okay, no, face mask.
Face mask on.
Yeah.
Canyon Ridge. That'll give the Preston Indians a first down as we mark the ball off. I believe that's 10. It just depends on if it's inadvertent or if it was. Yeah, it's 10. It's inadvertent.
Yeah. So it'll be. No, they're going to move the chain. No, it's still about a foot to go.
It should be a first down. That's an automatic, isn't it?
No, not an inadvertent, just 5 yards.
Maybe, yeah.
They went 5 yards, so they still have about a foot to go for a first down.
He'll go right up the middle. Ty Hyde in the shotgun. Andrew Iverson to the left. Trips to the left. Single to the right.
Ralph is holding up play here, so. Now they wind the clock.
There we go. Andrew Iverson up the middle, has the first down. Gets about 4 more yards, 5 yards. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 10 for the Indians.
Knocking on the door once again. Wow, what a momentum switch has happened in the fourth quarter.
It really has.
Amazing.
And the clock is down to 5:08, so we're using the clock well on this drive.
Valley Implement fourth quarter on this broadcast here on mylocalradio.com. 1st and 10 from the 10 for the Indians.
See all our friends at Valley Implement, been big supporters of Preston High football. And Ty Hyde hands off to Andrew Iverson. He gets another 5 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 5.
A huge hole through the center of that line. That offensive line opened up a great big giant hole, and if that middle linebacker hadn't been back there, that would have been another touchdown.
You know, you could be to the bottom of your barrel of what, you know, just tired as heck, but when the momentum changes and that gives you some light to go through, that opens up some big holes.
Yeah,
that line's doing a terrific job. They've got the momentum and they feel it. Ty Hyde back to pass. Peck at on the left. Trips to the left, single to the right. Ty Hyde keeps it, goes out wide, goes left, but gets nowhere. Gets back to the line of scrimmage as he tried to cut up, but the Riverhawks read that well defensively as they stepped up and caught him right at the line of scrimmage.
He stopped for no gain, going to bring up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 for the Indians. Ty Hyde looks for the signal to come in. Looks like Coach Thorson out there talking to the side judge. He's wanting to know if he can count the men, see if he has enough fingers.
We hope he does. They're trying to sort something out.
They're going to call timeout.
Ben, Coach Thorson out there visiting.
Looks like the Indians are.
They're calling a timeout.
Yeah, they wanted to run the clock down to 3:09, take a timeout here.
Okay.
Put as much time as you can off that clock.
With 3:09 left in this game, it is the Indians 31, the Riverhawks 18, and we'll be back with more action for you right here. Preston High School football on mylocalradio.com.
West is a nationally recognized community health center that provides patient-centered health care for everyone. From newborn to complicated care, Health West is always accepting new patients in Medicaid, Medicare, insured, and even if you don't have insurance. Available in 8 locations throughout Southeast Idaho. Call 208-852-3200 for an appointment in Preston. Health West, empowering our patients and communities by providing quality, affordable health care.
Well, if things stay the way they are for the next 3 minutes and 9 seconds, both the Preston and Westside are going to come away with big wins tonight. I know that Westside Marsh Valley game, those are a couple of good teams going at each other. Westside comes away with a 2-point win, 8-6.
This might scare Bonneville just a little bit. See this kind of spread.
It might scare a lot of people a little bit.
Okay, Ty Hyde's back in the shotgun. Peck to the left. He hands it into Peck. Peck goes in the center, makes one of those, breaks the tackle into the end zone. Run for Ty Peck. A touchdown for Ty Peck. 5 yards out. What a run by Peck. He was stopped twice, broke 2 tackles to get to the end zone, and it's a touchdown for the Indians.
Beautiful, beautiful. Extra point to follow here. That's what they'll be lining up for. 37-18. Hard to believe that at the start of the half, they were down by 4. 22-18 at halftime, and it's pretty much been all Indians.
Yep. And the kick's up and good.
Good.
So perfect on the night is Scotty Dunn on his extra points.
So with 3:02 left on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, it is the Indians 38, the Riverhawks 18. And we'll be back with final 3 minutes of this game in just a moment. You're listening to Preston High School football on MyLocalRadio.com.
If you're doing some cleanup work around the yard, the house, the garage, or the farm, remember, you can turn scrap metal into cash when you take that metal to Idaho Salvage and Metal in Preston. They pay top dollar for aluminum cans, aluminum window and door frames, brass and steel. They take junk cars and trucks, farm equipment, and industrial gear. So rather than taking that stuff to the landfill, park it on the scales at Idaho Salvage and Metal on West Oneida in Preston.
I think a lot of people across the great state of Idaho are going to know where Preston is before the weekend's out here.
You know, it's good to see because it's been a long time since Preston's, have been up early in the season like this.
Yes.
So here we go. Andrew Iverson kicks the ball up. It's a good deep kick. Back taken at the 15, 14-yard line by Bam Kondecky. And he gets out to the 33-yard line.
Nice little 15, 17-yard carry on the kickoff return.
Even though we only have a few minutes left in the ball game, we want to make sure we don't want to give up the momentum.
Yes.
Even if they go down and score, anything can happen. I mean, they'd still be two touchdowns away. But
and at the end of half, Canyon Ridge scored in under a minute from about this same spot on the field that they're at.
Exactly. Bam with the ball again, goes up the middle, gives a good gain of about 7, and tackled there by the defensive line. Let's see, Zay. I'm lost for words here for a second here.
Oh.
Okay, Zay Davis.
I know Garrett Ward was in on that tackle too.
Zay Davis is my neighbor, just lives across the street. I couldn't think of his last name.
Hi, Jay.
Hi, Zay. Good run. Good stop there, Zay. Nice job. Canyon Ridge with the timeout. Seems like they've had a lot of timeouts. This is their second or last. Maybe it's their last timeout.
Well, they want to see if they can take the momentum back, just like what you were saying a minute ago. They don't want to lose the momentum. Well, Canyon Ridge wants them to lose the momentum. They want to take it back. So,
they want it. They want it. They want it big time.
I don't know that they're going to make a 20-point turnaround in the next 2 minutes and 24 seconds, the time left in the game. But this is a great teaching moment for the coach, for Canyon Ridge.
Exactly.
It's a great teaching moment. You're listening to the Valley Implement fourth quarter of action as the Preston Indians lead the Canyon Ridge Riverhawks 38-18 with 2:24 left in this game. Canyon Ridge with the ball. 2nd and 2.
Canyon Ridge is going to try to spread it out a little bit. They got 2 wideouts, one on each side, double wing in the back, into the middle. Nice catch by MJ Brooks again, and the first down. So 2nd and 2, and they got the first down. So nice play, great call play by Canyon Ridge.
Beautiful slant route coming off the wideout position. And he slammed it right into the middle and found an open hole.
I'm not a big fan of the prevent defense is what Preston's in right now. They got 4 deep men. The interior line, they're only rushing 3, 4 linebackers. They go up the middle. Bam gets through the middle. They come up to stop him. He's still on his feet. goes to the 39-yard line of Preston. So about just short of the first down. It'll be about 1.5 yards short of the first down.
Number 72, Philip Lewis. Zach Allen for Preston.
For Preston. He's limping off the field.
He was holding his knee.
That's Philip Lewis, yeah.
They got him to stand up, but as he was coming off the field, he fell down.
He's a big boy, and I'll tell you, when you get a lot of pressure on that knee and it doesn't come down right in the middle of a pile, that can be pretty hard on him.
Exactly, especially as big as he is.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He doesn't have the flexibility of somebody that might be a little smaller. Franklin County medicine team out there.
Looking at him. So we got a timeout here, injury timeout.
I think he'll be okay. He was up and walking there for about 20 feet.
Yeah.
And then he did a wise thing. I mean, you don't want to aggravate an injury.
Yeah, the coach will always tell you to get out. Let's get a breather here too.
Yeah. Well, they're going to take a breather. We'll take a breather too. With 1:37 left in this game, it is the Indians 38, the Riverhawks 18 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard here in the Valley Implement fourth quarter of our broadcast. Preston Indian football on MyLocalRadio.com.
If you're in the empty nester stage of life, preparing for retirement, or considering downsizing, let me suggest you consider Blue Sage Park as your new home.
This all-new community for over 55 active adults is now under construction by Ralph's Construction, the builders of many fine custom homes in Franklin County. That same quality is going into the new homes at Blue Sage Park.
Choose from 3 plans, each with over 1,400 square feet of living space on one level with a 2 or 3 car garage, 2 bedrooms, and lots of special features. These beautiful new 2-bedroom homes include large marble showers, vaulted ceilings, gas fireplaces, a park and drink space for families.
No. It was a touchdown catch. Riverhawks scored on a touchdown, but I thought he stepped out of bounds before he dove over the pylon. I thought that was a very poor call. Excuse me for saying that, but that official was not looking where he should have been. So the Riverhawks score a touchdown with 1:21 to go. It's 24-38. They'll go for 2. Brody Olsen is back, and it's overthrown, so their extra point is no good. So as the Riverhawks score a touchdown, all of their touchdowns tonight have gone by 6, so they're 24. But Preston is at 38 with perfect on their extra points. We'll go to the kickoff here from Riverhawks in just a moment.
So with 1:21 left, another touchdown from the Riverhawks makes the score 38-24 in favor of the Indians. And it looks like they're going to line up. Preston's already out on the field. They're lining up at the 50 with their front line. 2 guys back deep. That is Andrew Iverson and Scotty Dunn will be back deep to receive for the Indians. Valley Implement fourth quarter of action here on MyLocalRadio.com. Again, if you haven't heard, Westside defeated Marsh Valley by a score of 8-6 earlier tonight over in Westside in Dayton. So big victory keeps Westside undefeated on the year.
Yeah, that was a good for them tonight. Be able to come out. They're 3-0 now.
Mm-hmm.
Preston will come over the 500 mark, 1-2.
Onside kick. Caught at the 40.
Picked up and by Parker.
Very good hands there. Man, he just grabbed that ball. And
he's pretty excited. Was able to cover that up.
Yep.
Emmett Bradford is who that was. I thought it was Parker, but it was Emmett Bradford.
He was lined up on the far side of the front line of the kickoff team. Ball went right to him. Bouncing and spinning, and he caught it. And they instantly brought him down. So it's on the 49-yard line of Preston. They have 51 yards to go to a touchdown. 1:19 left.
Okay, they're going to take a kneel down. They're going to run the clock out. They have 4 downs. That was first down. They've got 1:14 to go. So they'll just wait to let the clock run down before they snap the next ball. So if they do that, this will be a Preston victory tonight.
It will be. A hard-fought victory.
14-point win for them is a good thing for them.
38-24.
Okay, they got Hyde kneels down once again. 44 seconds to go, 3rd down. .30 seconds to go. They come up to the line. He'll have to kneel down one more time on 3rd down, and then they'll run the clock out.
They're going to hear it from the crowd when this clock ends.
And that will be the ball game.
17.
So Preston wins their 2nd game of the year against the Riverhawks of
Twin Falls. Yeah, they're out of Twin Falls, Idaho, Canyon Ridge High School. The Riverhawks come to Preston only to go down to defeat. They are now 0-3 on the year. They have yet to have a victory. But they give a victory to the Indians here on homecoming night tonight in Preston.
That's going to be a good homecoming for them tonight as they win their homecoming game 38-24 against the Canyon Ridge Riverhawks of Twin Falls.
Well, let's take a little quick break. We'll come back and talk a little bit about some of the action and the momentum change, etc., that we saw in this game. And then we will, we'll watch fireworks too. The celebration. Homecoming.
When did they were able to hear us? If we were talking, Val.
Yeah, they wouldn't hear the word. That is the celebration of missile battery of fireworks and a whole bunch of sweet peats and a lot of noise, and the crowd is loving what they saw here tonight. We'll be back in a couple of minutes and let you know the final score of 38 for the Preston Indians, 24 for the Canyon Ridge Riverhawks. You're listening to Preston High School football on mylocalradio.com.
In business for almost 70 years, Valley Implement has been serving customers with integrity, personalized service, and accountability for generations. Their mission is to contribute to agriculture and the agricultural way of life. When it comes to irrigation, equipment, attachments, parts and service, and precision farming, Valley Implement in Preston is here to work for you. Visit them today, 213 West 8th North, Preston. Valley Implement, all things agriculture.
Are you looking for a better interest rate on your bank accounts or checking account? Then Lewiston State Bank has the answer for you. This is Robert Stevenson, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high interest rate on the first $25,000. This rate is even higher than most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Logan branch on 3rd South in Maine, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
Since 1958, when the farmers of Franklin County rolled equipment into the fields for harvest, most of them were rolling on Ron Keller tires, because Keller Tire has the right tires for tractors, combines, swathers, bale wagons, and the trucks that haul hay and grain to market or storage facilities. To keep that equipment rolling during the busy harvest season, Ron Keller Tire also has a fleet of service trucks that make repairs in-field to minimize downtime. Best wishes for a safe and productive harvest from Ron Keller Tires in Preston and North Logan.
And we're back to it here at Preston High School as we're going to wrap up our broadcast as the final score, Preston 38, Canyon Ridge 24. Homecoming victory for the Indians tonight here at Preston High School. Congratulations to them. Now 2-1 on the season. They lost their opener. They beat Jerome last week in Jerome by a score of 35-28, and the 38-24 victory tonight for a big victory.
It's so good. There's three things that's so good for Preston right now. Is one, Preston's offense is starting to click. Their running game and their passing game is starting to come together. Ty Hyde's feeling good at the quarterback. The Preston student body is enthused because you can tell they're now 2-1, and that's as good a start as they've had in quite a while. So, you know, it's just good to see these young men with their spirits up like this. Well, actually, the whole school and the community.
The whole community has been buzzing about this, and will continue for the next several games if they can keep up with.
So true.
What the momentum is carrying them into at this point. So,
well, let's talk a little bit about the momentum. The momentum shifts. We saw 3 momentum changes. The first of the game, Preston came out with whistles. They scored first. They come out and drove the ball down on their first possession, and they kicked off because Canyon Ridge did not.
They deferred.
And so they deferred. So their first possession of Preston was a touchdown, and then it kind of went back and forth. I thought the teams played very even and did a great job, both defensively and offensive. Both teams were moving the ball. Defenses were stopping when they needed to, and then Canyon Ridge took the momentum, and they come back in the second quarter, scored 13 unanswered, 12 unanswered points, and then come out in the first of the second half and scored another again. So they went up on the Indians by what was it? Was that 12?
22 to 18 at halftime.
Was it halftime? So, and then Preston took over at the end of the third quarter to the fourth quarter and just dominated both offense and defense. So what a great effort by the Indians tonight.
Canyon Ridge came out at the halftime and they made an adjustment and they went to that double wing, really tight offensive line. They brought all of their wide ends really tight into the line. They brought their running backs up to almost where they were like under center as well as the quarterback, and they just tried to power it through on the Indians. They were able to do one drive that way that got them a bunch of yardage down the field, but when the Indians got the ball away from them, man, they just went octane high, and the momentum stayed with Preston all the rest of the way.
A couple of turnovers cost Canyon Ridge more than Preston. Preston had one turnover, but that was there on the fourth down or something, and we didn't move the ball. But anyway, so the momentum, Canyon Ridge in the first quarter, it wasn't until the end of the fourth quarter that Canyon Ridge had to go from that double wing because they were now down by 14. They had to spread it out, and Preston defense didn't let them get anything after that.
Yeah, very, very good. So now the question is can they keep the momentum going as they go into Pocatello next Friday night to take on Century High School?
And that is going to be a tough one for them.
That could very well be a tough one, but this excellent momentum, they proved to themselves that they can do it. They've done it twice in 2 weeks now. And they know they can do it. They know they can get it done. They have a lot of trust in their new coach, Coach Thurston.
And their quarterback decision is doing, come on, Ty Hyde.
Yeah.
I'll get it there. It just takes me a minute. Ty Hyde, he's feeling comfortable, you can tell, and he's looking over the field. He's not panicking. The balls aren't overthrown. He's controlling his
he's making his reads. He's reading from one side of the field to the other,
taking the time to do it. So
and picking the right one.
Yes,
that's the key. So very, very good.
Great job by the Indians tonight.
Well, we're going to wrap it up here. John Slaughter has been bringing you the play-by-play. I'm Val Cook. Tonight here on MyLocalRadio.com, where the Preston Indians come away with a 14-point victory, 38-24. And John, next week, traveling to Pocatello. Would you like to
We'll be in Pocatello. Yes.
Okay.
In Pocatello.
I look forward to it. It's going to be a fun time. We'll be in Pocatello tomorrow night, a week from tonight, where the kickoff is scheduled for 5:30.
5:30, and that's because it's in the dome in Pocatello at the college. They get to play on the turf.
Oh, okay.
And so it's a kind of a two-edged sword for the Indians next week, because they love to play on there, but that's where Century and Pocatello play their home games. So they have the advantage of the feel of the big field, and so Preston is a little intimidated sometimes. We haven't had a good year, but I'd like to see that against Century. I'd like to see Preston come in with a good attitude and a positive attitude and play well next week.
And they can just keep in mind what they have in mind tonight, and they will. So they're calling it a big rivalry game. It'll be next Friday night at 5:30. We'll go on the air probably closer to 5 or 5:15. Not sure if we're going to be carrying that one on the radio or if it would just be streamed on mylocalradio.com. We'll have to look at what Westside is doing, and we need to balance things between Preston and Westside at KACH Radio. So either way, you'll be able to hear both games, whether it's on mylocalradio.com or on KACH at 1340 AM or 105.5 FM. You'll be able to catch both games one way or the other. We'll bring you that.
This is the first chance I've had to work with you, Val. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the game. KACH is glad to have you. We're glad to have you. We're excited. We'll see how things go and keep the positive, keep things going up. I'm excited to be with you.
The transition has been wicked on me, I can promise you that. But we know where we're going. We have our feet on the ground. We are focused. We know where we've taken other radio stations. We know what we want to do, and we know where we want to be as far as providing service to the community and our listening footprint in the area. So I'm happy to be here. It's going to be great. So
glad to have you.
Like to thank our sponsors once again. Our first quarter sponsor is Preston Auto Parts, your CarQuest store, Ron Keller Tire, also Lewiston State Bank, Franklin County Medical Center, mylocalradio.com, and our fourth quarter sponsor, Valley Implement. Thank you so much. It's because of those sponsors, folks, that we're able to bring you Preston High School sports. So make sure you support them so that they can give back to the community and support the kids and keep these broadcasts coming your way. So, for John Slaughter.
Good night, everyone. I appreciate having you.
Yeah, thanks again, John. I'm Val Cook. This has been Preston High School football. The final score, Preston Indians 38, the Canyon Ridge Riverhawks 24, a 14-point victory at homecoming for the Preston Indians tonight. You're listening to mylocalradio.com.